Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Book Club. I'm in my own personal Hell of Shelves edition. Those who saw my Switch shelf earlier knowing only a fraction of the hell I have to go through to get everything organized. But there's no time for organization now. I gotta play some trash video games. I am your host, Okami Games, and I am joined by four wonderful voices inside my head. I am joined by Axamoretl.
Hello. We've been trying to reach you about your Axamoretl's extended warranty.
I am joined by Blue Ocean 2121.
Hey, I hope you're ready for some high-quality trash.
I am joined by Nifty Ninja.
I am gonna combust in 5 seconds.
And I am joined by a new person to the show. Please welcome on in Kuuribro.
Hi, I'm scared.
You should be. We've got the players. We've got the games. All that's left is to take a look at the order. And we will be starting tonight with Axamoretl's game. Up second is going to be Blue Ocean. Third is going to be Nifty Ninja. Fourth is going to be me. And we'll be closing out tonight with Kuuribro's game. So, let's get started with the first game of the night from Axamoretl.
Okay, so let me introduce this in a way that's a little different than the way people normally introduce their games. I wrote you guys what the fuck happened to my voice here?
Good intro, good intro.
Yeah. Let me just stroke out all y'all. I wrote y'all a little poem. Come with me to a town filled with dread of monsters and gangsters, both living and dead. John C. McGinley's voice will ring out in your head, playing a hapless PI whose name is Fred. If this piqued your interest and you have not fled, then enjoy this PSP classic, Deadhead Fred.
Deadhead Fred for PSP. I've had this game sitting in my PSP library for a while, but I just haven't played it, so I'm gonna change that today. But everyone go ahead and load up the game.
Yep. I've actually never heard about this game, so I'm interested.
Marcus, based on their reaction, seems to have heard of the game. Just an oh.
Uh-oh.
Just based on that alone.
Okay, there we go. I thought at first I was like, why is it not showing up on OBS? Come on, work.
This is a excuse me while I die all over again. This is a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I'm getting low up because I was grabbing my copy of the game before we started so I could fire up on my PSP so I could have a save start like I sometimes like to do on here.
I never had a PSP or knew anything about anything on it.
I had a PSP, but I didn't play a whole lot of games on it. I played like the Katamari game that's on PSP and a little bit of the Birth by Sleep.
I've streamed this a long time ago, back when I streamed games. And so what's fascinating about this game is, as I mentioned in my little poem, the main character is voiced by John C. McGinley, and those who may think that name sounds familiar, he is famous for his role in Platoon, and also as Dr. Cox in the hit sitcom Scrubs, as well as many other things. But also, what is really interesting about this is the first video game ever to win an award at the Writers Guild of America for writing in a video game.
Must be a good sign based on that alone. I still see your gift, by the way, Axe.
Oh yeah. I didn't see the stream update, so I thought we hadn't started.
That's I don't know if it's unfortunate. It feels unfortunate for a high award to go to a game called Deadhead Fred. It just
No, I get that. Like, I imagine it was
so
for
fitting.
I imagine it was for a good reason. But I get where you're going with that.
How many people skipped over the now legendarily credited Deadhead Fred because they're like, wow, that's like a C tier game. Skip, rental at best. Ugh.
Yeah. And I mean, that's kind of what I associate the PSP with, is just kind of watered down PS2 ports. So I'm curious to see what this is like.
Yeah, no, this is a very solid game. This is not a half-ass game. The PSP actually had some pretty solid titles on it. I think it wasn't quite as it didn't quite get the love it really deserved, but when it got good games, it got some damn good games. And this is one of those games that really deserved more love than it got.
Yeah, I know I've got like a few of the Persona games on PSP, for example. I played a bunch of Persona 3 Portable. Anyway, I am ready to go when everybody else is.
Oish.
I'm good to go.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deadhead Fred. I gotta reach over for my PSP now. New game.
Let's see what this is like.
Yeah, I color me curious on this. I can get past the loading screens, that is. The real boss.
Unfortunate gap in the text.
Uptown Hope Falls. It costs big bucks to dress like $1 million. Now to the news. Our top story,
it is also very story heavy, so bear that in mind.
Ulysses Pitt has once
I
again assured
see. So what I'm
visiting
hearing is just
environmental
skip the story for now.
officials that the output of the Pitt nuclear
But we
power
just
plant
got
is well within safety limits.
told that the
and
writing
there have
won
been
an
no
award. What do you mean
adverse
skip the
effects
story?
on Hope Falls and the
I
surrounding
need to see the
area.
gameplay.
We caught up with Mr. Pitt outside the Montezuma Casino.
The gameplay is the writing.
Mr. Pitt, can you comment?
Did you
on
think
the
of that?
impact report
If
filed
we
by the
don't know
Regulatory
why
Commission?
we're rolling around as a head, what care do we have for it?
Exactly. I need to know what my motivation is.
I see next time I'll add a visual novel to
So, like, genuinely, I joke, no, that's, like, for real. I can't play open world games, like Breath of the Wild and that kind of thing, because it doesn't do anything for me.
Is it like there's more, it's not densely packed with things to do? Like, there's just a big stretch of nothing?
It's more that they don't give me a reason to care.
Okay.
Like, put me in Minecraft and just go anywhere, and my first question is why?
You want something that's like a clear, concise set of directions of where to go.
I need goals and a reason to want to do it. Curiosity works, but like go anywhere, do anything doesn't spawn curiosity for me.
Where would something like a Yakuza game fall in for you there? Because there's always, like, it's open world, but there's always like a direction of where you need to go.
Yakuza, yeah, like I like that. Yakuza 0 is pretty good.
Alright, so it's not...
Xenoblade game's my favorite because they give you a goal and then it's like you do whatever you want on your way there, and then you explore.
So it's not necessarily like the... So it's not like the open world element itself, it's more the... They give you way too much free reign.
Yeah, I like constraints. Something that's like the designers made something for you and want you to show you.
I like not having freedom.
Like, you say that. I say I like tightly designed.
My brain feels like I've been on a 2-week bender.
Yeah, like stuff like Minecraft is nice, but I need stuff that actually has a direction to it.
Stop.
Yeah, Marcus in chat. I too love Final Fantasy 13.
Your name is Fred.
Hi, I don't
Xenoblade's an
even know.
exception. It gives a why. Yeah. It was Xenoblade's a story RPG. They give you a direction. They give you a clear reason for it. I could talk for hours about that, but I'm talking over the wonderful voice acting.
Pitt.
Pitt. That rings a bell.
Yes, not surprising. He runs the whole town of
I'm
Hope
sure it'll
Falls
come up
these
again.
days. Well,
I'm
Mr.
sure.
Found out that you were snooping around and thought you were getting too close.
This game has a
So he
really
set
cool
you up
mechanic
and had you
revolving
killed.
around
Where exactly
Fred's
do you
head.
fit into this grim picture?
Yeah, I think I saw that when I was reading the back of the box when I grabbed my copy. From what I remember seeing, I think it's something similar to what, oh god, what's the game I'm thinking of? Avenging Spirit. That's what I'm thinking of. It was based on the back of the box.
I'm not familiar with that one, but the conceit behind it is what kind of drew me to it. And then I didn't even know that John C. McGinley was the voice. And when I started playing, it's like, wait a fucking minute, Dr. Cox, the fuck you doing in this? And then I heard him swear. I was like, Dr. Cox.
How could you?
How dare you say the word fuck? You're not allowed to swear.
What the fuck?
Oh, yep, there's a what the fuck.
Please.
There you are.
Let me explain.
We've gotten the fuck in our game. It's been validated.
And make us identical twins.
Can you believe we have a swear?
Gone.
Can't happen. We must delete it.
He wanted it as a trophy. He does that to his enemies. He sent it to
I can't see my box art from here, but I wanted to check the ASCP rating, but I'm guessing it's M. Oh, you know what I could actually do? Wait, I'm an idiot. You know what I could do? Where's the button?
Yeah. But I
Okay, yeah, I see part of an M rating in there, so
I mean, no.
you could just flip over to the box art screen on stream to check that.
Pitt has it. When you take care of him for me.
Yeah, it's 100% an M-rated game.
Please, Fred, think about it. What good would it do?
I never know. Like, I was playing a Super Nintendo game the other day, and they just casually said, "Damn."
I can be a great help to you. You won't regret it.
I'm like, "Damn, that's hardcore."
So, what's next? Where do I start?
First things first. You've had quite a day, and I want to make sure that my repairs are solid before you head out. No pun intended.
I like his
of course,
eyeballs having
but
an
while we're
under
on the
eyelid.
subject
It
of
looks very
heads,
angry at
there
all
are
times.
also some advantages to your current
Like he's got a
criminal
squint.
situation that I think you'll find quite handy. I'd like to, as they say, put you through the paces before I send you back out into the world.
I think we're getting into the tutorial now for myself. I think I saw Blue Ocean in gameplay earlier.
Yeah.
And now I
that's
see
what
Axon
had us the
in gameplay.
cutscenes.
Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes getting you started, and
Now
then
that you're alive
once you've
again,
gotten
relatively,
into it.
I want to run a full diagnostic and make sure everything's in working order.
Interestingly enough, I like a lot of games with story.
The analog stick to make Fred move, press X button to make Fred jump. Oh man, controls I can get behind. This looks like kind of like a 3D beat 'em up, just looking at the controls and how this plays at a glance. Got a block.
Yeah.
Like, it's got all the components to something like that.
Excellent. Are you ready to hit something now?
Damn right.
So excited about that. Are you ready to hit something now?
Let me just,
Triangle? There it is.
Yeah, your top face button.
there you go.
Holy crap.
See what you can do. Give him what for.
I take it you're not accustomed to PlayStation controls then. Yeah, punch the blood out of him!
Dude, this game seems fun, honestly, already.
Yeah, I can see
gets
myself
way
getting
better.
into this. Like, so far.
Oh, these guys just have very strange proportions.
Oh no.
Oh,
The
yeah, they do.
elevator.
Holy crap.
You expecting company?
Just a
guy?
smidge.
No. Now stay put, Fred.
Oh, shit, I
Stay
already
in
got a
here
couple
and
heads.
Be quiet, no matter what you might hear. I'll try to get rid of whoever this is. Mr. Pitt,
Oh no, person with a,
what
I think it's a
pleasure.
Tommy gun, it looks like.
Manor at such a late hour.
You can save the pleasure.
I don't know my guns.
I think you might have
Yeah, that's a
some
Tommy.
idea why
Okay.
we're here.
I know my guns slightly.
I can't imagine.
It's
why
the
you
classic gangster gun.
Crap, Steiner. That absent-minded professor routine ain't cut.
Yeah, that's why I recognize it.
would- Really, Lefty, Mr. Pitt. I have no idea what you.
This decap attack reboot sure is wild.
How about I spell it out for you?
There's a video game. There's a good video game there, Decap Attack.
Oh man, I haven't heard that game in ages.
I gave it out on here once before. It's the best game of that series, at least. The other ones aren't great.
Wait, there was more than just like, there was more than just Decap Attack?
Yeah, well, it's 3 games that play basically the same way that Decap Attack does, because you got Decap Attack, but you had also Psycho Fox on the Sega Master System, and then you had Kid Cool on NES.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
They play the same way as Decap Attack does, but they're not as well designed, I would argue.
Okay.
Nobody that decomposes in a day, Doctor.
Decap Attack at least passes for a good game.
Yeah.
Boss, I hate a wise ass.
As do I, Lefty. As do I.
Their own dead
I
guys?
think despite his protestations to the contrary, the doc here could enlighten us on some topics of current interest. Let's bring him along and see if we can't learn something.
With pleasure, boss. Move it.
Whoop, whoop.
I feel bad. I should probably be paying more attention to this plot, but then we just start talking about other games where you're a dead person, like
No,
chucking
I was
ahead.
completely checked out. I was clocked in.
Yeah.
On the Mafia talk.
No, it's totally fine.
For more powerful rage attacks by holding the R button and pressing the square button or circle button. Okay. Rage attacks require rage energy. Thanks for telling me that, game. Oh, okay. Understood.
Interesting.
I understand completely now.
I can switch head. Oh, stop hitting the menu. Switch heads.
Yeah, the head switching is what made me think of Avenging Spirits. Avenging Spirits isn't exactly like switch heads, but it's more of like switching. You're a ghost possessing different bodies that have different abilities.
Yeah.
Wait, watch for the head icon and click the head. Wait for the head. If the icon is on screen, press the. What the?
Pilfered.
Lot to
What
absorb.
do you need help with?
There's a quick
I
throw
think
with
I'm
the
dying.
hold the L button and use the analog stick to select the head. Okay, so it's a wheel. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm using a controller. I don't know what everybody else is using.
A PSP.
Yeah, same.
Here's the controller.
So so the left. Yeah, so left bumper, you hold that down and you use left stick on your head wheel. When an enemy does a special attack, you'll see a little icon appear that'll be one of those head icons. If you have that head equipped, you'll hit the triangle button, and then it'll go into a little mini game.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here, and I'm not seeing it pop up.
Hey,
So for those enemies that you're fighting, you just want to stick with the regular Fred head, and then you'll just keep punching them, and then eventually you'll see one of them. I think it's like a red mist will appear, and that's when you hit the triangle button. If you start hitting one of them and you hear sort of like you see like white specks coming out of them, and sort of a kind of sounds like a sort of metallic noise. That's when you want to hit the triangle button, because that means that they're ready for a finisher.
It seems like a bunch of controls that are going to be hard to get a full grasp on starting out, but you'll probably get more used to them as time goes on.
Yeah.
Keeping track of what everything does, it is definitely a bit much for me, but that's just a matter of play the game enough, and I'll start to figure out and kind of have it more drilled into my head.
Behind this thing if I want to move it.
Yeah, there's some tutorializing that you got to go through that might not translate super well to maybe not 30 minutes, but you know.
Okay, but the game does conveniently indicate to you when you need a specific head, it looks like.
Well, that's what I'm waiting to see, and it's just not happening, and I've died 5 times.
It's more for the puzzle element, it looks like, rather than the actual fighting element.
Yeah, just start punching them until you get the, just start punching them. And just keep punching them.
Yeah, I use the default head and basically... Because they know how to block is the thing that I learned about them. That's kind of bad for me. Okay, I grabbed this thing once. How do grab again? Or is there anything else around here I can go investigate?
Yeah, see, there's a, at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a triangle icon appear.
Yep.
And then as soon as that appears, hit the triangle button.
Well, yeah, that's just a finisher. I know that, but I'm waiting. I'm not seeing anything about this head thing.
I examined it and
well, don't worry about that. As soon as you see the triangle button, just mash that shit.
Yeah, the one that I saw was in the room following the one you're in.
The taxidermist just throws those away. I figured I'd save some time and throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about waiting for the rage attack. As soon as you see a finisher appear, go for that. If you do see the rage attack, obviously take advantage of it, but you just want to be killing them as quickly as you can.
That's where you put all the bodies, isn't it? You said it yourself.
Yeah.
Like I'm peeping in on a conversation I shouldn't be seeing. Oh, checkpoint. Okay, so that was thing I needed to do, I suppose. Then, if I hit a checkpoint.
Yep. Yeah. So the game is in some ways open world, because there's different levels and you go back and forth between them, trying to. You're collecting items. There's different missions that you can accomplish. There's side missions. There's story missions. Little mini games you can unlock. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do. It's even got a pool mini game that's a lot of fun to play.
Interesting.
I'm a sucker for fishing and pool in real life. Well, not fishing in real life, but fishing in video games. Pool in real life and video games are things I'm a sucker for.
See, the thing that always gets me is golf games.
Would that be the headless?
That's what pulls me in.
The one that lives in the woods past the graveyard?
Damn, Doc, you ain't gotta shout.
I appreciate a game where you can use a head as a bludgeoning instrument. Only other one that comes to mind is the Lollipop Chainsaw, though. There's another game I need to play, Lollipop Chainsaw. I've heard the remake is not great.
I haven't played that one. Yeah, I have heard not great things about it.
I've heard the original's great, though. You know, Suda game and all.
Yeah, I know what was it, Romeo's the Dead Man.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one.
The soundtrack's really good.
That one and D4.
I haven't heard of it.
I think that one's sweary, though.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out how to take this juice.
So the juice is only if you're like low on health.
Oh, okay.
If you're not low on health, you can't pick it up.
Yeah. It's a consumable item, so you only can take so many of it. You can only carry so many of it, and you only can use it when you're low on health. And you can get different types of it.
I like this immediate description. The corpse head really sucks.
Yeah, so each head has like different abilities, different attack styles, different special abilities, utilities, puzzle utilities. Like the game, and there's kind of a rock paper scissors thing to it. So like the heads have different enemies that they're more useful against or weak against. So there's just a ton of different levels to how everything works, and it's just a lot of fun.
I see the QTE you were talking about now.
Yes.
Man, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at this game right now.
Yeah, I'm terrible at the platforming area. I'm like, how do I get past that?
Don't worry, I'm not doing great right now either.
It's not easy because it's a PSP game. Let's just be very honest about it.
Yeah, and it's a 3D PSP game at that. Remember, this is an era before we had, or at least on PSP, we only had one analog stick, so one thing in particular that ends up being a bit tough due to that is camera controls.
Oh, what a transition.
The camera, it's more so the jump, you'll lose, like, momentum.
Yeah. Okay, aiming mode.
And it's like big jump where I'm like, I need to get across, and the game is just... Okay, maybe I don't make it past that. What if...
Hold the L button. One of the L buttons brings up the emulator window, and I keep getting confused on this.
Oh.
Yeah, just the left bumper, the left trigger should be the menu.
It's just something you can either accidentally slip on the other button or just forget which L button. Since, you know, modern controllers having 2 L buttons. 3 if you count clicking in the stick. And as Marcus is pointing out on the topic of Suda games, we did have Killer 7 on here a while ago, which also does not make sense, but is pretty fun.
Yeah, Killer 7 makes sense when you finally beat it, but throughout it, it's
until then, it's a lot of what the feck.
Yeah, and don't forget, like, there's also for your character, you have those rage attacks, which is holding down the R button and then hitting the attack button. So when you have enemies blocking, you have to use that in order to break the block.
Right. Okay. I think I see the icon, but now again, I'm like, a corpse head suck? Not working?
Yeah.
Oh, so yes. Again, so each head is used in different situations. So for the corpse head, you got to be at the for that situation, the corpse head is used for things like the aquarium in that room.
Yeah. I thought at first it was used for the fire. No, it's used for the aquarium. And then you suck up the water so that way you can then put out the water.
Put out the fire,
Oh, man,
put out the fire, sorry.
Directly opposite of where the camera starts you looking. Like, it didn't even show you that.
Right?
Yeah.
So real quick, am I just failing the jump?
I think so.
Depends on which jump. Yeah, you jump. You have to jump across.
There's no side thing. Just go straight down the middle of both. Like, that little triangle you're on, and then the next one, the next platform over has a little plank too.
By chance, does which head you're using affect your jump?
You can do it on. Don't do it on the Mayan head. Either the basic head or your
up button
or the zombie head should be fine.
It's like I just keep making it short, so I don't know if I'm like there's like a little.
You got it. From my knowledge, I jumped on like the little wooden the little wooden pieces like to the right, and like I landed on those and made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta jump straight on. Don't jump to the side. Oop.
Let's go back to this head.
It can be a little tricky, but you'll get it.
Yeah, smidge.
At least I know how to quick adjust the camera.
Yeah,
that's
so to get the camera behind you, it's the down on the D-pad, and when you're blocking, you can adjust the camera.
I wonder if this is a game where blocking is going to end up being super important.
It is.
Okay. I'm going to try blocking a little more often. Because in games like this, I do not block enough. Because I'm just like, why block when I could just, like, dodge or something? But you don't have the same dodging abilities as you might in a different game. So...
Yeah, there isn't a dodge in this, as far as I remember.
And so you're going to be more dependent on that block because of that.
Yeah, and plus, if I remember correctly, blocking in this pretty much just completely nullifies damage, so you're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered I had rage attacks. That helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, those definitely help.
That helped me as well.
This one damn jump.
Remembering not only that you have rage attacks, but also how to do said rage attacks helps.
So Blue Ocean, I'm watching yours, and you're jumping to the right instead of jumping like to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's like
Jump to the left.
Let me look here.
Just go straight for it?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, go straight or more to the left instead of jumping to the right.
Because that's the problem.
Yeah, because you notice there's a bit of wood that's like a little bit further out.
Go invisible.
Shit.
Was there a button to use the potions?
Right on the D-pad.
Ah.
There it is.
I was wondering how you use those because they evidently didn't automatically use in the times that I died. I got a skeleton key. That's gotta be good, right?
Damn it.
Useful?
Keys are never useful.
Yeah, I
You
don't
almost
know. Like,
You almost had it. You're right there.
Exactly what I did. You might just be jumping a little too soon.
I guess.
Was everyone else like a bit closer to the wall, maybe?
No, straight down the middle, because I watched somebody else try to go closer to the wall and it didn't work.
Yeah, I'm really curious if there's something going on with yours then, because I did it first time, no problem. I'm wondering if there's...
Yeah, no, I'm just watching. Be me jumping too early. Because I'm like...
Yeah, I'm watching yours to see what's going on. Even though I know you're on, like, a delay. Oh, you're right there. You were right there. I don't know if... Let me check mine and see if there's, like, a little bit of...
Oh, baby
there's a
oranges.
little bit of coyote time. Just a little bit of coyote time.
My brain is very much trained on that coyote time does not exist.
Yeah.
And...
sometimes you gotta be a little bit reliant on that coyote time. Unfortunately, in video games, I've had my fair share of that where I've had to do.
There you go. You got it.
Hey.
Dark Souls has trained me very well to not trust anything.
Oh, Dark Souls! Don't trust Dark Souls from anything. Any lessons Dark Souls taught you exist in Dark Souls and nowhere else.
Yeah, I mean, plus Dark Souls exists past this, so...
What about all those Souls-like games like Crash Bandicoot?
I will throw you out of a window.
Crash Bandicoot is the Souls.
I am going to throw your internet out of a window.
What? The whole point is you die over and over again. They made animations for them all.
It's true. Crash is really well animated for what it is. Oh god.
Yo, catering trays! Oh, fucking, okay, I see something that looks like lasagna. I got my first lasagna in Japan in 6 years last month. Christ, it was good.
Well, I got bad news for Blue Ocean, at least for the area that I'm in, because it's more platforming, but there's actual stakes.
Oh.
I assume I'm supposed to platform through this section A with a bunch of electricity.
Literal stakes.
How do you suck?
You have to suck up the water.
You put your lips together.
Thank you.
And start... Alright.
And you do the opposite of blow.
Yeah, there's an aquarium in the corner that you suck up, and then you can spit out the water to put out the fires. You probably did the same thing I did, which was assume that I had to suck up, like, I had to use my suck ability on the fire. Speaking of which,
oh yeah, I remember now.
Where's that suck
I was
button?
so busy watching everybody else's.
Why? I'm just going through doors. I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. Every room has a door, and I hit the door, and that's it.
It's a good strategy. Yeah, now I'm trying to remember now how to suck up, or maybe I can't suck up water here.
What is this little fleshy
Here we go.
weasel thing with the glowing yellow eyes?
I wish I could tell you.
Don't tell me that's a rat. That's not the shape of a rat.
I mean, it could be if you want it to be.
It's dead. It burned up.
Well, everyone, we got 1 minute left, so make the most of your time in Deadhead Fred.
Oh, shit. There's a charge. Oh, that's its
Oh, I found the meat hooks section.
Yeah, so there's lots of puzzle solving. It doesn't really exactly tell you where to go. So there's a degree of kind of meandering. There's some, as much as I don't like the term Metroidvania design behind it, where you get new heads and you go back to different areas to unlock.
I mean, the way you were describing it earlier, that's the genre that came to my head when you were first describing it.
It's a Lego game.
Lego game? There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, Lego games are very Metroidvania in their progression as well, if you're trying to complete everything anyway.
Yeah, so you're unlocking new abilities to open up previous areas, find new secrets. Like there's just a ton of layers to this, as well as it just being full of just really great writing, stupid jokes, and it's just a ton of fun. I love this game a lot.
All right, well, we have hit time for Deadhead Fred.
Ah, dang.
Sorry, Fred can no longer be dead.
Oh, he has to be alive.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate fate, really. We're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we're gonna be playing Blue Ocean's game up next. We'll see you in a bit. Make sure to save this so I might be able to continue this file later, because I'm gonna guess it doesn't autosave. Oh man, I didn't even see there's an option in the menu called Head Upgrades.
Wonderful.
And worm counts.
I didn't notice that.
There's also a how-to in the menu as well if you gotta check any moves that you have.
Yeah, there's plenty to kind of help you with tutorials and things you forget about, but it's definitely a more involved game. So I don't know if it's the perfect pick for a half hour. But it's one that I want more people to see.
Yeah, I mean, I think we made some progress at least here in the half hour we played of it. Sometimes getting a bit stuck here and there, but it's still we didn't get walled at one section for an entire half an hour. Like the closest I think was that jump that Blue Ocean was struggling with. Anyway.
Yeah, that.
Go on. Yeah. All right. Well,
I feel bad about that.
Well, we are back for our second game for tonight from Blue Ocean.
Yeah. So I have a little reputation with this series. I've only played the first game.
Me too.
I found the first game to be interesting, but very flawed. Because it's a Capcom game, and what Capcom has to have bosses and boss rushes. It is a staple to Capcom, and today we're playing the sequel, Viewtiful Joe 2.
Viewtiful Joe 2. Yeah, most of my experience with Viewtiful Joe is whenever we had any of the games on this show. We had the first one on here, and we had Red Hot Rumble on here.
Oh, neat. So now I repeat. Wait, that's a completely me dumb.
Let's go and get this.
The wrong game.
All right.
That one.
Where's the GameCube core? Here it is. Let's get this shit fired up.
Yeah.
Sadly, I think I only own the first Viewtiful Joe. I don't own 2.
more expensive there now.
Is this going to work? Looks like it does.
Look at everybody's stream here, make sure everybody's getting it up and running. Or is getting it up and running anyway. Yeah, once again, pour one out for Clover Studio, who is shut down, and I guess is now coming back because Okami sequel got announced and might end up becoming Vaporware. We'll see. I haven't heard any news on it since it got announced, but maybe I'm just not looking hard enough.
No, I haven't heard anything from it. I know, like, completely off topic. It was like the Atlas Studio. I know there's like a company who's like releasing a bunch of like of the old phone games.
Oh, what the
like,
fuck?
For like the Xenosaga Pied Piper is getting re-released, but that's unfortunately only Japanese.
Right. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with stuff in the mobile realm, so looks like everybody's got the game up here.
Yeah, I've only ever touched the first one. I didn't even see it said 2 until like now.
Yeah. Well, you'll be in for a new one then. I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Well, yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm good.
I don't hear any objections, so starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Viewtiful Joe 2. Oops, that's the go back button.
Well, controller no longer wants to work.
Oh no.
Do I want to play kids or adults?
I'm kid.
I'm guessing this is difficulty setting. It highlighted me on kids, so I'm gonna go with kids. Especially because I remember the first Viewtiful Joe being a little bit of a learning curve.
It very much was. I don't know how this one will be.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, I might have made a mistake.
Don't you like the attack helicopter?
What
Being the fucking gate wall?
What did you do, Nifty?
I chose adult.
Oh well, congrats on becoming an adult.
Yeah.
I think I threw myself in the deep end.
It will be fine.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
I don't want to be an adult.
Yeah, I never did find time to go back to the first Viewtiful Joe after we had it on here. I should probably change that sometime. But I've got other games I'm playing in my spare time right now. Shout out to a recent game that came out, Neo Memories in Orbit. I've been jamming through that in my spare time.
Kind of helps if you have your controller configured.
Yeah, that's where I was stuck for a while too.
I see.
That means that things always go wrong once before you get to the happy ending. Isn't that right, Joe?
Been like a billion years since I played one of these.
Have you beaten one of the Viewtiful Joes before?
I have not, because I am terrible at beat 'em ups, especially Clover beat 'em ups.
That's fair. They sometimes demand perfection.
They always demand perfection.
Yeah, no, this isn't one of those where it doesn't demand close to at least close to perfection.
Like I'm not a huge fan of beat 'em ups. I can play them, but they're never a thing that I like want to chase down. And maybe subjectively, every time I see Viewtiful Joe being played, it feels slow. Like movement, It just looks so slow.
Yeah, I remember the first one being pretty slow when we played it. Audio was struggling a little bit for me. Oh boy.
What is happening?
And it could just be like a mismatch between the speed of the running animation and how fast they move. But like, he looks like he's running at a good clip, and then you're like walking speed, and it's like, I hate this.
Yeah.
I can't seem to get out of this tutorial.
Oh, press up and down. I think it's press the buttons. I don't know why it's so
I have pressed every button
Y and X. If you're using Switch controller. So
I am doing everything.
Oh dear. Might need to check your button bindings then, again?
I have...
You do have to hold it. I don't know why it's so...
Oh man, this audio is really struggling for me.
Yeah,
Like, kind of...
it's doing the skippy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not liking this.
Mine's working for me, it's just I can't seem to get
you
my
could also press
controller.
plus to skip it, I think.
What the heck are you talking about? You've done something to my father, haven't you?
Blue's in trouble?
Captain Blue made the happy ending in the movie.
I'm still watching cutscenes, so I can't tell you how I get out of the tutorial because I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, no, I'm just watching the cutscene.
I never skip a cutscene. This is why I don't play Metal Gear Solid games.
That's fair. I remember we had one of them on here, and the first, like, 20 minutes was just cutscene.
Oh yeah.
Back in the old...
2-hour cutscene?
Yeah, back in the old days, I started time when we got into the game rather than when we hit start. And that meant some games lasted like 50 minutes on rare occasions, like Metal Gear.
Yeah, bye. Yeah.
God,
Event-
I would have been like, I'm sorry, I have to go to bed for work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see why we changed that. It's already a show that ends up going a bit late for some people.
Get up.
Yeah, no.
This is giving me the
It's 11:30 a.m. for me.
I say you're in a great time zone for this.
Yeah, good for you.
No, this is great.
It's already 10.
We've gone back to normal.
Granted, we did start early, so like
Maybe
it's.
there's something wrong with the V-Watch. Let's take
See, this it's also well, it's a great time zone for me as well. I would hope so because I'm the host of this show. But like,
I do hope so.
but like, I'm on Pacific time, so it's only like 7:30 p.m. for me, and I'm usually up till midnight, so I've got like enough time to do the show and then prep the VOD for YouTube as well in the same day. It's great. How to be a hero. Alright.
Oh, sorry. Like
Yeah,
I
let's
said,
see if that fixed
you
it.
can skip it at some point.
Hey, there we go. One of the buttons got all forked.
Okay, so the game's telling me I gotta prep. Okay. I think I see what this tutorial is throwing at me. So... it's telling you... So, it looks like it's telling you punch me and you have to press the punch button. Whatever that punch button is for you.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's the Z button, okay. There are some commands where... Yeah, so yours is saying down, so you have to hold down, and while you're holding down on the analog stick, you should be ducking in the tutorial.
Yeah.
Down and up.
Propose a beautiful touch to take your turn with a partner anytime. Yeah, looks like Axe is making
And
some
then she
progress.
immediately gets punched.
Yeah, right. Okay, if this is anything like Viewtiful Joe 1, we should count our blessings if we're able to get past the first stage in half an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, don't give me a challenge.
Okay, you all yours. Okay, let's get into the game now.
Key Joe. No, only Sylvia.
Alright, that's the jump button. Oh, not the button I would have as jump on this, but we'll make it work.
Whoops, I looked away and fell in the spike pit.
Oops. Just go for it. Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of the intricacies that I might have learned in the first Viewtiful Joe, or how many of those would transfer over to the second one. Based on what I'm seeing so far, I think it would be at least a fair bit of knowledge from the first one would transfer over nicely to the second.
I'm trying to figure out why the enemies don't die when I push them in the spikes. This doesn't seem fair.
They are just better. I'm sorry to tell you this. Also, didn't forget adult mode just gives you less HP.
I mean, that's true to being an adult. Let's be real here.
Not necessarily.
I don't know, kids.
Games like this and Devil May Cry are just not my. I don't have that kind of like dexterity and what you'd call it.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I sometimes end up bouncing off of Devil May Cry games. Is there's so many intricacies to them that it is so hard to like be able to play those games extremely well.
Wait, okay, so does Sylvia just straight up move faster than Joe? Because I have no problems running with Sylvia, and then I go Joe, and I'm like, this feels so bad. I hate this animation with how slow he moves. It's like a fully ducked down ninja run, and his feet are sliding on the ground. I hate it. I can't get over that.
Hate these guys with the shields. I haven't gotten a proper feel for how to fight guys with shields yet. Is that like the crouching sweep move that I should be using against them?
Yeah, but you usually like, kind of like punch them a little, so they go like, "I hate you."
Okay, sure.
You want to goad them into attacking and then dodge.
Thanks, game, for telling me that I am crappy.
Yeah, I've never been fond of games that like. I don't like a game that grades me as I play. You know, I always like a game that lets me actually play the game first.
Yeah.
5 seconds earlier.
Fuck, now I'm stuck on another goddamn tutorial.
Oh, no, I got downed again. Do we have lives in this, or do you just keep going?
You do have lives.
Yeah, the first one had lives, so I had a bad feeling about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in the bottom left.
How do you swap characters?
R.
Z.
Or Z.
I see.
They said the line, Henshin a go-go, baby. Yeah, the slowdown mechanic is one of the things that I was having a hard time getting accustomed to the first time around when we played this game.
Oh my
or
god.
when we played the first one, rather.
Wait, slip physics? Is that me bitching about his run?
It might be.
It may very well be. I kind of hope it is, honestly. Alright.
Yep, cool.
Let's try to get myself more accustomed to the slow-mo. Because, from what I remember, you are going to be very dependent on that slow-mo.
Yeah, slow-mo is also like a good way to dodge, especially like your power punches.
Yeah. Alright.
Dodge, okay, hold down this. I don't have a button for that. Alright, back to the controller screen.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's not death. I was very worried about that for a second, that I was gonna fall down that waterfall and immediately die. You know, like a good video game.
Oh, I didn't realize you could fall down below. I was like, I'm not taking a chance.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, and I fell down the waterfall trying to muck around with slowdown controls.
Moves.
You just fight a few enemies if you do.
Oh.
I definitely feel like this is definitely one of those games that you play over and over and over.
Like trying to get a full-on mastery of it.
Well, that's the whole point of the rankings, is they give you a low rank so that you come back and be like, no, I want to get a higher rank. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's like for me that's rhythm heaven, where the game, like I beat the stage and the game tells me just okay most of the time.
Well, that's a lot of Sonic games too. Even before Sonic games started ranking you, that's like I used to think the popular idea, which is, why the fuck does Sonic make you go slow? And the reason is that speed is the reward for doing good.
Yeah.
In a Sonic game. They're about mastery. You learn the level And then when you're really good at it, you can go through the whole thing in one motion in 1 minute, and it feels incredible.
I also like how a B rank is considered bad in this game.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to slow. Oops.
Cheaper.
Okay. Let's launch you into the air. Yeah.
Like, I do know, at least in the first one, you couldn't unlock multiple characters per playthrough.
Yeah, also, from what I remember, the games aren't that long, right?
They're not super long.
Another aspect of something intended for replay, yeah.
Yeah. Which I guess does kind of lend itself well. Like, if this was a 20-hour game or something like that, I'd be like, no. I'm trying to lower the game down to a science. But I think Devil May Cry games are kind of in that same ballpark. They're not super long romps, but a lot of the gameplay comes in replaying them to try to master them.
I got my first A, so good me.
What rank does the game call A?
Awesome.
Honestly, that's more kind than I thought it was gonna be. Considering B is bad.
C is crappy. They're very mean about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a standard. I think this is Kamiya.
Yeah, it's definitely a Kamiya game. Okay, I got to a save point at least, so let's go ahead and save.
I know people are overly enamored with it, and it's like it's whatever. His whole shtick is kind of like long in the tooth.
Joe must go on.
He shits on everybody and calls them insects. Like, well, yeah, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, Kamiya is not exactly the. He's got a reputation on social media. Let's just say.
It's just on social media. I've met him in person a couple times. He's pretty quiet.
Kind of like very very verbal in text, but very quiet in person.
It's an attitude act for online.
Yeah. Okay.
A persona.
That's fair then.
Okay. Yeah, like if he's a decent person in person, that's one thing. It's just the online thing. It's just like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, the most I remember about things related to Kamiya in recent memory was the whole kerfuffle with Bayonetta 3. That was a whole mess.
Ah, crap, I died again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that might be redo the whole level. Yeah, try again.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Am I supposed to just dodge volcanoes for long enough, or do I hit the rocks?
Oh, I see what it wants me to do.
That's what I
Yeah, I figured it out.
Okay, there we go. I'm glad the game understands that I'm not entirely smart.
I also might be slightly stupid.
Friends, this is why yellow paint fucking exists.
Yeah, it's for people like me.
Yeah. Honestly, pretty real.
I think I might also be feeling a slight frustration's not the right term, but like the dodging, right? The dodging, they give you a little skull icon. You're supposed to be able to read up and down on which way to dodge, except the actual screen real estate for that is like 5% of the screen.
Okay, so
I'm supposed to tell the difference in that area.
So here,
yeah.
So here, I thought I was supposed to launch a rock into the bridge to knock it over, but it just went through the bridge. Or is that what they want me to do?
Do you want me to actually tell you?
Sure.
I got past it. It's the big ass rock that's on the thing.
It's a big what?
It's the big rock on the actual like switch.
Yeah, it's like a big ass rock, and you got to slow up.
Yeah, I see that. You had to go backwards a bit. Okay, understood.
Yeah.
And why let me launch the other rocks? That makes me think I had to do something with them. But okay.
Yeah, I kept launching rocks at the bridge because I thought that was the thing. It's like, no.
Yeah, you did the same thing I was doing, where it just went through the bridge instead.
Yeah, I tried that. I was like, oh wait, no, it actually isn't working.
Yes, this would also be something that involves a little bit of memorization as well of the level and way once of you if you want to get a good rank.
That's not the way to go.
Just
I've
go.
got 1 hit point left. I got an awesome, yay.
Godspeed.
Give me some HP.
Welcome.
Yeah, I will say with Viewtiful Joe 1, like, some of the enemies kind of get bullshitty.
Yeah, okay, now I'm doing a bit better. I got an A. Help the food.
I still have 1 hit point left.
Shoot me.
No, don't catch fire.
I do that?
dumbass. No, don't
There we
get hit in
go.
the air, dumbass.
Granted, it does seem like it's kind of built to punish button mashing. Like, I am having a easier time when I just wait for them to do something and counter it.
Yeah, and that tends to be how a few of these games go, is being able to dodge and then counterattack. Or block and counterattack, depending on the game. Okay. And for this screen, at least helped that when I was slowing down time, the camera panned away, so I could figure something from that.
Okay.
Okay, do they want me? They want me to go down here. Understood. Funny they can let me put the bridge back up, but that's not what I gotta do here. But that might be important later.
No, I don't want to fight you. Get out of here.
Damn it.
Go away. I'm moving on.
Moving on with your life. Okay, so I'm guessing now that I have the key, I need to get rid of that so I can use the key.
These guys.
Bingo. Well, somehow in all my fumbling around, I still got an awesome.
Oh,
Just
well,
go
okay,
for it.
Wait. I got health back, and then lost it again.
Oh no!
Kamiya giveth and Kamiya take away.
Truly the Kamiya lifestyle. Get rid of your shield. It helps that now I know how I'm supposed to deal with shield enemies, or at least I have a basic idea of how I'm supposed to deal with them.
Yeah, you gotta punch them and then hit them again.
Well, you gotta punch them well in slow motion is what you gotta do.
Well, it's like you punch them, they attack, you dodge, and then you slow-mo hit them.
I guess that works. I was just slow-mo hitting them, and that was getting rid of their shields outright.
First stage done.
Yeah.
I did it.
Hey! Just go for it!
Okay, I got the key. Game.
That's a beautiful air.
Oh, what do you mean I could have got more life? Shit.
I think one of the things that end up throwing me off with this game is sometimes your slowdown or now your speed up work in ways that you may not always expect them to.
Oh, could I have switched that? I picked Joe must move on, but I don't want Joe.
You could switch between the two characters.
Bye.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that as well.
Ow! That's fucking rude.
Yeah, because now I've got the speed up move.
I gave Sylvia another gun, so now she's also just better at combat. She's
Great.
faster and better. Sylvia, you should leave this loser.
There we go. We go up? Oh, that looks like A. We go up. I'm guessing one such way is I need to fast forward. Yeah, okay. Fast forward and raise up.
we got volcano pieces.
Oh yeah, you're at the part that I got stuck at for a little bit, I think. Just go for it! Alright, am I supposed to slow this part down? Yes. Oh god, now I have to use them as platforms. Oh dear. This is gonna be a fun one then. Well, not how I intended to get through that, but you know what? It works. Just ended up lighting myself on fire a little bit.
I can keep a combo going in V mode. That's how you get those points.
Yeah. Damn it, I died.
It is interesting thinking about using the speed up as essentially a gust of wind. Creative way to use it, I'll give it that, but definitely one that's gonna trip me up because I don't think of using it in that way, at least a few times.
So many coins.
So few things to spend them on.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Joe never really had saving Sylvia be his main focus in the first game. Things just kind of worked out.
Joe's just an asshole like that. Okay, can I power up? I can get the boomerang. And shocking pink. Well, I have to get shocking pink.
Shink.
I'm guessing some of these other ones, yeah, these are actual moves that I can get.
These slowdown mechanics don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, see, that's what you have to use them for puzzle solving in ways you don't always expect to. So, like, sometimes it's hinted at alright, but other times you just kind of have to moon logic your way through. Let's jump into the next part here. Because, like, I saw you were at the section where you have the rock that's blocking the volcano, so you have to slow down time.
Yeah, and it was more just like, I ran out of other buttons to hit. If I hit this, can I, like, hit it down faster? No, and then the rock happened. Like, what the...
Yeah, the thing that tipped me off with the rock was when I held down the button, the camera panned.
Yeah.
Which that's at least helpful.
Yeah, I also think also your bracelet lace up. And saying, oh hey, you can do something.
Do I have to pop your balloons?
Not on a first
Once
date.
again, being going through almost this entire level with, like, 1 HP.
Yeah. A 1 HP lifestyle is certainly a strong one. Let's try the fast forward button. I guess the fast forward was more the way to go. At least I'm awesome. I think another thing I'm learning about
the game wants you to play more as Joe than Sylvia.
I mean, Joe is the established character, therefore having an established moveset.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Sylvia...
Was Sylvia playable?
In the first game.
Was Sylvia playable? Because I'm talking specifically movesets.
She is, but she's a New Game Plus.
Okay.
I do believe so. I think.
What do you mean? I dodged that! Get out of here!
Yeah, like I said, I'm no expert, so I couldn't tell you. I will take your word for it because I got nothing else to go off of. Okay, that does not electrocute me. I was wondering if it would or not.
If you wanted to.
Okay, I have to... Well, I'd rather it not electrocute me. So I have to run on this. Just...
Yeah, give me some beautifuls.
I gotta stay within good range. Yeah!
I keep reacting to the dodges just a little too slowly.
Yeah.
I like that use of the speed up, the one that I just did. Because you're just running on a hamster wheel, so you speed up so that way you can run on it faster to build up power.
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
But if you run too fast, you go overboard and you have to start over. Let's get some more beautiful tokens. We got about a little over a minute left, so we're running out of time.
Danger, danger. High voltage.
I jumped over an attack and jumped into the attack.
I will say, in the half hour I played this, I haven't gotten stuck as much as I have in the first Viewtiful Joe.
This one's a little bit easier.
I'm noticing.
Tons.
Well, I mean, that might change if I get to the boss fight.
Yeah.
Because I think it was the boss fight that gave me problems in Viewtiful Joe 1.
For me, it was the helicopter that was like the first thing to exist.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that one's kind of like, hey, you need to be a master already. And I'm like,
yeah, the helicopter is what I remember as well. But I'm at the boss now.
I'm not sure what this wants out of me for the blue guy. With bullets, with guns.
We need to look over what you're doing, but it may not matter just due to having 10 seconds left now. Because, yeah,
I died anyways. Everything I was trying against him just didn't work.
oh, that guy does 2 damage. Ew.
Well, we just hit time. And Marcus mentioning chat, Joe's kind of got a one-track mind. In a way, I respect Sylvia for putting up with him. Alright. Well, we are going to go to break, and when we come back, we'll be playing Nifty Ninja's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh boy.
I hit the wrong button. I stopped streaming. Nope, I'm back.
Oh.
No, stream's ruined.
How dare.
It's over. It's over.
I think, from what I played the Viewtiful Joe 1 and 2, I can see myself getting into 2. I don't know if it's a case of, like, if you want to get the full extent of the plot, you should probably play 1 before 2, or if they're kind of their own contained plots. But
It might be more contained. I have no clue.
that's always a fun roulette wheel to spin on any game franchises. Is their plots contained within their own games, or is it a gigantic plot like something like a Yakuza game?
I will say the little I did pay attention, it does kind of look like, mostly like, other than like, oh hey, these guys exist, they basically got something from the first 5 seconds of the game.
Alright, well, we are back for our 3rd game for tonight. From Nifty Ninja.
Alright, so I really didn't prepare anything like usual, but, like...
I played this game.
Yeah, I played this game before, like...
I played this on the 360.
Yeah, this game could be attached to a thing that you could say has kind of overstayed its welcome, just in general. We're playing but the game itself is good. It comes from like it comes from a fun time, I guess. Like, we're just playing the Simpsons game for PS2.
Yep, the Simpsons game that's literally titled The Simpsons Game.
The Simpsons Game. Yeah, so it's really weird to like explain. It's always really weird to explain to people this game. I love this game, by the way.
I remember this game for the marketing on it because it advertised. I remember the marketing originally advertising it coming to every console ever, and including some really out there ones like TurboGrafx or ColecoVision or stuff like that. Unfortunately, they also included some consoles that they weren't planning on making the game for, but were still relevant at the time, like Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. See, they just haven't found the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah. Yeah, I when I played this game, I played it on the Xbox 360. So, one thing that I do think is fascinating about this game is the box art for it, because every single version of this game has a different box art.
Yeah. And every single one has Homer, like, being attacked by, like, something, except on the, like, Xbox one where he's, like, looking triumphant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I still have a hint screen up?
Oh, did RetroArch crash? Okay, I might need to switch over to another MU for this then.
Ooh.
Where's that folder with the show pack?
I will say levels usually on this feel like, dude, are long, so like I really don't think we're gonna make like, we're not gonna get like far into the Simpsons game during like this half hour.
Yeah, I don't think so either because of that. But also like, this game has like, it likes to try to make fun of video game tropes as well. Like one of the collectibles is video game cliches.
Yeah.
That's kind of entertaining in that regard. Alright.
Yeah, alright. I gotta say, my friend Benda in chat just said, tell them the time I got a warning for posting this image of Homer with the text, come. And it's just Homer crossing his arms. Like just a PNG of Homer with his arms crossed. Oh my god. But yeah, no, this game is good. I think it came out around when, like, people were getting fatigued on, like, Simpsons, though.
Yeah. Like, this is one of the, like, on the better end of Simpsons games. See, I was fortunate to have at least had the, like, one of the more higher-end Simpsons games in the form of Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, yeah.
But I also had Simpsons Skateboarding, so, you know, it kind of balances out.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna keep it muted because I don't know if this will be a VOD mute or not for the title screen at least. Well, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I'm good.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Simpsons Game. Let me go and put in a name.
Keyboard. Ner.
There, that'll be our name. Oh yeah, and Beak brings up a good point. This is pretty well timed because we had the 30th anniversary of Steamed Hams.
Yes, I made sure to watch it.
Yeah. Welcome to the land of chocolate.
I made sure to watch it on the day. You always watch. I actually have it listed on my calendar.
Yeah.
Steamed Hams Day, every year.
Yeah. Good lord, what is happening on RBC? RBC? This time of year? This time of day? In this part of the Twitch community? Localized entirely in your RBC Discord?
Yes.
In this channel.
Can we see it?
Yes.
No.
No.
Stream is done. Goodbye.
Actually, I'm gonna skip that because I'm pretty sure that's fucking DMCA-able?
Well, all we have to do is keep talking over it and it's fine.
Yeah, no, still, that's a fucking straight up video clip from the show. Skip it.
Oh yeah, we have to skip it. They could get
that is a direct video clip from the fucking show. Skip it.
I kind of forgot they did that.
Yeah, I did. I remember it was actually from the. I didn't remember it was actually from the show because from what I remembered, all of the cutscenes were specially made for.
No,
for
that
the
one
game.
was as far as my brain is telling me in my sick addled state. That was a direct clip.
Yeah.
Watched any
everything else from
Simpsons
there
in
should.
many years, but I mean, it was a little late. I think.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a
we'll
little
save
late.
it. I've got a local recording running anyway, so if it nukes the VOD, I'll have that. If it nukes the YouTube VOD, I'll just edit it out later. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no. I hope it doesn't do. Hope it doesn't do that because like I was excited to bring this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be easy enough to work around because I know most of the cutscenes are specific to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You move like a molasses.
I love Homer's line in this, just repeatedly saying how he hates know-it-all chocolate.
Yeah.
How common does this happen to him?
Alright, here we go.
It was fairly often. Oh, okay. That just fell in the chocolate again. Fucking.
I found a cliche.
Chocolate does tend to think it's better than you.
True.
I mean, it is. Chocolate
Real
is sweet
facts.
and delicious.
That's true, you know.
Oh, I forget. Do I get a cliche for jumping in the chocolate? No, I don't think I do.
Small thing. Small
that?
thing that I love. The
Yep.
picking up things on the ground to eat them.
It's actually animated that you're
Yeah.
picking them up rather than
Yeah.
you just
and
pick it up.
He's leaning to one side, like whatever side it's on. He has a
Yeah.
right and a left.
Yeah. And he even does he does an eating sound too and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's good.
Just small bit of polish that I really appreciate. I like stuff.
Yeah.
Little tiny details like really go a long way to make it feel just more fun.
Yeah, this is neat.
Yeah. Like, the game is neat. Later on, like, I mean, we'll see where... I think we'll get to the point where the plot starts to unfold, but there's some silly things later on that you end up getting to. Like, you have to actually fight the author, or, like, the character creator.
Matt Groening himself.
Yep. And then you also have to fight God.
I remember that part, yeah.
In DDR.
Like, this game gets crazy. This game even has Mario and Sonic in it.
Yeah, or probably like
can't wait to
parodies
fight
of them.
I can't wait to fight Matt Groening and give him a piece of my mind. This is for making Lisa a fucking neoliberal megaphone, you son of a bitch.
I love the dumb line they deliver like when he's introducing himself, by the way, because like he's like hyping himself up and Homer just excitedly says Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's thinking Seth MacFarlane created him.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Switches and levers.
Yeah, like the game is so on point with its humor, especially compared to some other Simpsons games out there. Like, this is definitely better than Simpsons Wrestling, for example.
Oh no, yeah, like Simpsons Wrestling is just like Simpsons Wrestling, like that's like the easiest thing to say. Because like that game is just trash.
Flanders was very broken. He just gets 2 life bars.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. It's so silly. But yeah, you'll see some other, well, not in half an hour, but there are some other video game references. Like, one of the stages is called Shadow of the Colossal Donut. Kind of an obvious nod to Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to go now.
I love the like the Medal of Honor parody just being called Medal of Homer.
Medal of Homer, yep, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I went up to a bridge and the bridge doesn't go anywhere.
I found another video game cliche. Switches and levers.
Oh, maybe I have to climb a cake. Whoops.
Yeah,
I fell in the chocolate
you gotta
again.
climb up the cake.
Yeah. So, the Duff bottle caps are... Each of the Simpsons, you get to play as the others later, they all have their own collectible. So, like, for Homer, it's Duff bottle caps. I think it's coupons for Marge.
Yeah.
I forget what Bart and Lisa's are.
I think it's like crusty, like, stuff for, like, Bart.
For Bart.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And Lisa, I actually don't remember at all what hers is.
Yeah. It might be something Malibu Stacy related or something similar.
Yeah, probably Malibu Stacy related.
This, alright, I normally don't have a problem with cameras. this is
And on-
a camera.
It's not just me, because this one is making me feel extra. Like, I was already feeling kind of like, "Ugh," but this one's making me feel all kinds of ways.
Yeah, no. The camera is
Camera's the
camera
thing.
can be weird.
Oh, so
during
by
this
the
one.
way, is there like a
But
my
swinging.
guy's Tomer's going so slow. I cannot explain how slow this is.
We got a couple raids.
Yep, I see that. Kylie and Jenny, welcome in, you two. How was Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? Because I think that's what you two were doing. As you can see, we are playing the Simpsons game. But previously we had Deadhead Fred and Viewtiful Joe 2.
Oh, no, wait, I came that way. All right, let me go this way. The camera.
Yeah, I'm climbing the giant cake right now.
Oh yeah, another thing like you can do in this game is there's like target times for each level apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you need them for achievements in like the 360 version, because I actually did get all the achievements in the Xbox 360 version, but it took me a while because there is a hub world, and in the hub world, each character has 75 collectibles to get, and they do the Donkey Kong 64 thing of you can't collect each other's collectibles, you need to collect them with that specific character that the collectibles are for.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, Bart can't collect bottle caps. That's just like he's underage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
of course.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I got the become ball ability.
First level.
Yeah.
By the way, I think I'm winning.
Nice.
So
You're winning in this non-race.
How are you guys moving faster? Because I cannot move more than 2 inches per hour.
That might be a controller thing.
Yeah, I think that's a control.
Yeah, that might be.
I think that's a controller thing because it's supposed to be like if you're holding the analog stick all the way out, you might need to check your analog bindings on that then, because you should be moving at least a bit faster than you are.
Yeah, no, I'm not having that issue either.
And it's making me wonder if you're using the same emulator that you were using for Deadhead Fred, if that might have been the problem you were having for Deadhead Fred.
If you're using the same legitimate, actual, official, real hardware that you were using for the previous game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job, Simpson!
We only used real hardware on this program.
Yeah, exactly.
Only the realest of them.
Locally sourced, fresh, organic.
In my kitchen?
Yeah.
I
love my locally sourced consoles from called RetroArch.
Yeah.
Cruelty free.
Cruelty free, yeah.
That's I don't believe that one. Nothing in gaming is cruelty free.
All the cruelty.
Yeah.
Sorry, Animal Crossing's got cruelty in it. No, Beak, that's bad, Beak. We don't need Homer inflation on this stream.
What the fuck?
It's too late. We all already saw it.
I mean, yeah, Homer did inflate. That's true.
That is technically a true statement, but I don't need that here.
You don't have to call it out, but don't pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
That's an important plot point in an episode.
We finally got a game. We got a game from Sequel Stop.
Why did you?
Totally not a reference to anything. Grand Theft Scratchy? Nope. Couldn't be a reference to anything either.
Exactly. She's right, but she shouldn't say it.
Oh, we didn't hear the dialogue, but I think Marge says like, "Oh, we didn't hear it on my side because it's a bit quiet." But
oh my God, this cape doesn't go anywhere near as far as it should.
I think
like how this double jump is barely a double jump.
Right.
I gotta be right back. I have 30 minutes to move my cart.
Hey, we found the Simpsons game.
The only Simpsons game I can think of is the one where we all
Like, this is a good game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like shitting all over it. It's just.
It helps when you can actually move.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I'm not gonna act like this is like some perfect game, obviously.
Whoa, I'm in this game.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
Blue Ocean still has the
flaws,
problem, it looks like, of can't move super fast for some reason.
So this is the same thing that happened when I was playing not Killer 7. What's it called?
Deadhead Fred, or was this a different one?
No, this is like different. This is different.
Different
This is
episode.
Yeah, different episode. It was one of my games.
Grab the fucking ledge, Homer.
While reading swimsuit magazines in this cave. Want to come with?
I actually went back to play it.
Well, you could try the other software that you can play PlayStation games in if you wanted to give that a go.
Maybe, but mostly kind of like it's already how many minutes in?
12 minutes in, so a bit of sunk cost fallacy. But I mean, part of that is going to be cutscenes, which I think you can skip.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, can I beat the Simpsons game while not running?
Someone call up Game Champ. Don't get a kick out of that.
Slow percent.
Why game
go slow? But yeah, as I was saying earlier, that cutscene with Marge is kind of that cutscene with Marge is kind of a funny one because, as I recall, Marge says like, "What are you doing at a video game store, Bart? Buying a video game?"
Sweet. Step on these things, I go down. I'm a freaking genius.
It's so silly.
Yeah, it's just a silly thing.
I hit the inflation part of the level. I regret to say that I hit the inflation part of the level.
That is unfortunate for you.
I have passed the inflation part of the level, and I'm happy to say that I passed the inflation part of the level.
Homer takes two losers to make this part work. Okay.
Homer gets the power. Homer's major ability is he gets the power of DeviantArt for this game.
Yeah, right. See, Bart at least gets his Bartman form.
Oh wait, there's a crusty thing over there, but I don't care.
I can't tell if Homer got the best end of the stick or the short end of the stick on this.
Yeah, I got to the inflation part. Huh.
Yes.
Now entering the fur affinity section of this game.
Yeah.
We just keep calling it the Homer inflation segment.
Look, I know some people who are into inflation. I might need to send this to them now and see what they say.
I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us know at least one person who is into at least one portion of any of that. Like,
it's true, and I don't judge.
About it. We know you can just say me. You can just say me.
I really don't know any
but if you
of
want,
so,
I mean, if you want to out yourself on my stream, you're more than welcome to.
Oh no,
yeah,
I meant the word me. I mean, it's obviously you.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. That seems like a deflection.
Look,
we
words
might
hard,
need
I'm a
to
little
investigate
distracted beating
further.
up cops.
We might need to investigate
Enter
Homer
or immediately
inflation
die.
further later.
I do not need to investigate Homer inflation. I'm fucking good. I was good not knowing about Homer inflation.
Yeah, I
and
don't
I feel
want any more of this.
I feel like I am a worse person knowing that Homer inflation exists. I felt a bit of my soul. Like, if you're into that, I'm not judging you at all, legitimately. But I will tell you this. I am living a poorer life having experienced Homer inflation.
If you're into inflation, I won't judge. If you're into Homer inflation specifically, I might have some questions then. Anyway, I found another cliche, pressure pads.
There's gotta be someone out there.
Let me put it like this. If it involves adults, fucking whatever. If it involves Bart, I have some words for you.
None of them
I
kind.
have some letters. I have some letters for you. They start with the F, they go to the B, and then they end with I.
Jesus Christ, Homer, move! Oh my fuck!
Dude, I'm telling you. By the way, like when you were like, if you're into Homer inflation, I might have some questions. I was gonna jokingly be like, oh dang, but then I realized I don't want to die on that hill of light. I don't want to die on the Homer
You don't want to die on the Homer inflation hill.
Yeah, I really do not want to die on the Homer inflation hill, so I was like, I'm actually not gonna make that joke.
Okay.
But it's bouncy. It's so easy to get shot up there.
I mean, there has to be at least one Simpsons, maybe zigzagging a bit, but there has to be at least one Simpsons episode where Homer became a furry. There's a lot of Simpsons episodes, after all.
No, okay, so I have binged every episode of The Simpsons, so I could safely say there is not an episode where Homer is revealed to be a furry.
Not yet.
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 However, I have seen every episodes of Bob's Burgers, and Bob does actually become the Bob's Burgers equivalent of a brony.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's that. I know what episode you're talking about.
The Equesticles.
I have fallen off this goddamn dinosaur platform 7 times.
Skill issue.
We are having
times.
Well, maybe if you were
awesome conversations tonight.
Well, maybe if you had become an Equesticle.
Never say that word to me again.
No. That is the name of the ponies in the fucking Bob's Burgers universe.
I know.
The Equesticles.
I think the point stands. Never say that again.
You don't want to be an Equesticle.
Yeah. It's a totally legitimate thing. It has, you know.
I mean, Bob Boucher became one, and like, look at him. He's pretty stable.
Shit!
Totally.
God, this camera's so swingy.
Oh my god, no! Like,
Beak is gonna have a field day. Like,
I'm sure.
Section, I feel like.
Oh, something about Simpsons is just like, okay, this shit's gonna get unhinged. Have fun.
I don't think The Simpsons has ever really broached the subject of furries.
Oh, I think I get what I think I get what this game wants out of me. Okay. It's a co-op puzzle, the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like I said, give it enough time, and they most likely will.
Oh yeah, they've definitely done Scientology. I
Yeah,
am
here we
surprised
go.
Simpsons hasn't done stuff with furries. I feel like that's a subject that they would have done at least once or twice.
I mean, Mega Man did.
Yeah, I feel like the way they do it is have it be like there's some like itchy and scratchy con probably.
That would be. I mean,
that'd be funny.
I know this. It's probably based on an actual location within the show, but there is an itchy and scratchy theme park in Simpsons Skateboarding, which I assume is something that was a thing at one point in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, time to beat up cops.
Oh.
Earth is healing. There's an episode involving animatronics, and I kid you not, one of the robots was in the closet of somebody wearing, well, there's an implication. Oh boy.
Oh, I see. I can't make the jump because I can't fly.
Do enemies just stay as glowing balls of lightning forever?
I think so.
Why are there multiple sideshow Bobs?
Why is sideshow Mel just like here?
But there's 3 of him.
Yeah.
Like
that's not how it works. He's not just like a common like Simpsons background guy.
Figure out how to clone himself, I guess.
Okay, yeah, cloning technology just happened in Simpsons, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, they've done like everything else pretty much.
Wait, Nancy Cartwright's a Scientologist?
That's a shame.
I have to. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna stop playing the game to look this up. I have to see. I have to read this.
Okay, so these don't do it. These targets don't do anything.
Do you seriously think these 3 elements?
I wish the characters would stay like on the pressure plate.
I'm guessing the target that you were looking at is behind glass, so therefore you weren't hitting it. That's my guess, anyway.
No, I had to activate them first.
Ah, okay. Is it this way? It's this way I go. Okay.
Oh shit, she's been a Scientologist since 1991 and has donated over $20 million to the Church of Scientology.
Huh.
Fuck me, that's okay, and I just immediately walk off the bridge and die. You know, yeah, I accept this. I accept that. That's
Homer
bizarre.
Homer consumes the electric balls.
Yeah. Okay. I think they power up his special move.
Yeah.
His super belch. Oh yeah, I see the sideshow Mel is now as well. It's a weird combo, though, to have square, square, X be the combo. You know, punch, punch, jump.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Shoot.
I think I'm approaching the end of the level.
Alright. What was the aim button again? I need to remind myself of that. I
appreciate that there's no lives in this because I'm just dying all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's in that era of we were starting to shift away from lives.
Yeah, because people started to realize like
it's a very archaic way of doing things nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, is this?
I'm just bullying him. Got him.
There we go. Art's back.
Our first diorama depicts early man. One of the traits that sets our human forefathers apart.
I remember there's other good levels. I know there's one stage later in this game that has turn-based RPG battles.
Yeah.
How do I get both of them up there?
But that's, again, further in the game than we are going to get, especially with only like 7 minutes left.
All of this is definitely ringing bells. I'm so certain I've played this before.
Like, yeah, no, this is definitely only, like, I'd say at most, like, I'm gonna be able to beat this level and then maybe play a bit of, like, the next one, but, like, not gonna be able to beat it.
Yeah, maybe.
I like the little Indiana Jones joke in here.
This slingshot feels unfair, as in, like, I actually just have a gun.
Yeah.
Slingshot's very powerful, it turns out.
Yeah, I can't. So, unfortunately, guys, the run-ins here, I can't.
Oh dear.
Glide does not work.
Oh no.
Okay.
You can't glide at all.
You can't move as fast as you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. At least we know for if anybody wants to attempt a walking % run of this game, also known as an any % walk.
God damn it.
Where am I? Where do I need to go here?
Homer.
Come on.
Okay, I need to get Homer over here.
Yeah, I don't know how the crap you expect me to get Homer on top of that thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now myself.
I have to press this button again?
Why?
Son of a
Oh my
bitch.
god, the camera.
Yeah, no, this camera is making me sicker, actually.
Yeah, no.
It's so swingy.
Yeah, no, that's the thing I didn't notice from when I played it years back. But yeah, the camera is not the best in this game.
Yeah, just a
It is
smidge.
very, very cruel.
I don't remember what it's like on 360 in case it's like a weird version difference or something like that. Did you play it on PS2?
No, I played it on PS3 years back. Like,
Okay, maybe it's a bit better on the next gen consoles since we're playing the PS2 version here.
Yeah.
That's not impossible.
I mean, I probably also did play the PS2 one at some point, but like, I don't know. Back then, when I was playing these games, I was just kind of like, "Ooh, Simpsons Game."
Right.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I say it could have been either because I remember I had like both an Xbox 360 at one point and a PS2, so I don't know which version I played realistically.
Yeah, I have to wonder what the PSP version is like, if it mirrors how this version plays, or if it's like a more 2D one, like I think the DS version is.
Yeah.
I never know
like
with
this one.
I would never know with PSP ports of PS2 games.
Yeah.
PSP version is pretty much the PS2 version? Well, there you go. Probably pretty...
I'm so stunned what to do in this planet room.
I haven't gotten there yet. Bart picks up the electric balls too.
Oh yeah. I guess
Like, I just don't know where to go now. Everything's too far away.
Catches serpent.
Ah, okay, that's
swing
the
shot.
I think that's the thing I was missing here.
Dinosaur. All right, what do you? Oh God.
Is it? Oh, maybe not.
Oh, ladder. What secrets do you hold?
I just keep mucking around with things in this whole diorama setup. Just intrigued.
I see. Yeah, game. You're moving too fast. Slow the fuck down.
I feel like if this was like an actual museum display, people would enjoy it.
Yeah.
There we go. Like being able to hit targets to affect things in the diorama.
That's too high. There's a thing that looks switchy, but I can't lock onto it.
Is there anything more I could do here? Well, we've got 2 minutes left, so time is almost up for this game.
Yeah.
You want me to go up as Homer for some reason.
For reasons unknown.
There's like maybe that platform could raise. That would be a good middle spot, but
there we go. Gotta get you out of the diorama.
Oh my God, the jumping.
Which punch? There we go.
Also, I love how dumb the 3D models actually look in this game.
Yeah.
I think the 3D models in this look better than they do in some other iterations.
Oh no, they do, yeah. I think it's like especially like I think it's just like Homer looking forward especially looks odd. But then again, that could be said for like any...
It's because his eyes are looking in different directions.
Yeah, true.
It's forward on the sphere, and the spheres are rotated away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a surface I can climb on. Well,
I think I'm just done. Like, I can't do it.
I mean, it's good timing because we've only got 20 seconds left, so...
Yeah, no, it's over anyways, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely being pretty dumb.
I was in, like, half out of my mind with sickness. Like, I'm just definitely, like, I'm very nauseous to begin with, so, like, the camera is just exacerbating the absolute shit out of it, so it's...
Oh, I understand that. I've got some stomach knots for some shit going on outside.
Yeah, well, we've hit time now.
But it's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I don't know if it's a game that I would recommend for the game itself, but seeing some, like, video game nods can be a bit charming, for sure. And some fourth wall breaks, because it's definitely a game that heavily leans on the fourth wall at best. Oh, that's not the right scene. That's the right scene. We're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we'll be playing my game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Oi.
No.
I don't want to keep playing. I want to exit the game.
I don't want Simpsons anymore.
No more Simpsons.
Cool.
Look, have you ever binged 36 seasons of a fucking television show? Because let me tell you something.
Yeah, go on.
I mean, I don't know if I can go on. If you've ever binged 36 seasons of a television show.
How long was that over the course of?
Oh God, I think it was like several. It was months. It was like half. I think it was like half a year. Because I literally watched it every single fucking day. Because when I binge a show, that's the only thing I watch.
Yeah.
Most of what I've seen is like early Simpsons, so maybe up to like season 5.
Yeah, dude. Trust me, I've been like going through Simpsons slowly but surely as well. Like watching every episode, it's like I just like I'm at season 9. I know the rot's gonna be happening any season now.
Yeah.
I think it starts happening around season 13.
Yeah.
Unlucky 13, I suppose. All right, well, we are back for our 4th game for tonight. From me. Now, for my game here, I went with a game that I actually beat not too long ago on stream, so... And it's a neat enough game that I decided I wanted to give it out to some more people. So... How do you all feel about character creation as a concept?
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, it's
Depends
fun.
on the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
am a character.
Do you want character creation in an NES platformer? In which case,
go on.
This is a game that we never did get over here in the States. But it is. You probably know at least one game that these devs have done, because they also did for NES Little Samson. But this is another such game that they have done, and it's a short but kind of fun one. This is Cocoron for Famicom.
Okay.
And even if it's Japan only, I provide a translation patch. For the most part, you don't need to understand the language. You can kind of feel your way around. I mean, I beat it without knowing the language. Sorry, Kuuribro.
It's my whole thing.
Yeah, it's his whole thing.
Yeah, I thought I had another game I was thinking about that was Japan only that I don't think has a translation, but has enough stuff, like, has enough to it that you could figure out what you're doing. But yeah, I played the Japanese version untranslated because this was a game I got sometime last year. I can see my box for Cocoron back here. Let's see if everything looks good here. I gotta adjust the cropping on a few of these, but that's easy enough to do.
I'm like taken aback by what I'm looking at on my screen.
Don't worry, the rest of the stream's gonna get to see it shortly here.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't even at the title screen yet. That was just the little intro. And I still don't know what I... Oh, it's playing again.
Do you need to understand what's going on, though?
Well, I played Katamari Damacy. None of this phases me.
That's a pretty fair point. Well, I'm ready to go and everybody else is.
Oh,
yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cocoron. Let's get rolling here. You can create any dream. So you will start the game with making a character, and you will be affecting the character's stats and how fast they move and what they can do and all the likes of those things.
The flashies.
Yeah, there's a little bit of flashing. So fair warning for that.
Hell yeah, epilepsy, let's go!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the flashing.
I think you're gonna get a bit of it as well when you defeat bosses.
Why do they all have a 3 next to them?
I don't remember what the specifics are for what the numbers indicate there. But but weight, I believe, is like how fast they can move or how much they get knocked around, I want to say.
The 3 might be the amount of selections.
Possibly. I don't think so, because I think you can use each one once from what I remember. From when I played this game. So whatever you use when you get to the point when you make another character. So, you make a new character after every boss fight. Yeah, that's good. And they also give you an opportunity to try out the character that you made before actually going into the game and confirming that character. Which is nice.
The 2 might be the amount of selections left then, because it said 3 and now 2.
It might be. Let's just assume that. I don't know every single specific of this game. I just know enough to get things rolling.
It's definitely the amount of options you have, because every one of these only has 2, again.
Okay. We're rolling with that, then. Makes the most sense, after all. So once you make a character, and once you're actually in the game, it's a little bit open-ended. It's kind of Mega Man structured in that you can pick which stage you want to go to.
Guys, I fucked up the character creator. I picked a Cyclops head and a boat body, and
now
I don't have arms.
Oh, you're in for a good time now.
Die!
So you pick which stage you want to go to, but you're actually walking to the stage that you pick. You don't just go directly to the stage. So the stage basically changes depending on what stage you're starting from and what stage you're going to. Which I think is kind of neat in how you're exploring.
Interesting. They let you. Oh, I don't like that. They let you walk around inside the menu.
Yeah, so that way you can get a feel for the character before you confirm. Because once you confirm, you're stuck with that character unless you reset the game.
Ice Fire Mountain. Let's go with my ghost boat.
Good luck.
Die, penguin.
I can't hit the panda.
Oh no.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, my weapon of choice is the umbrella, which arcs upward, which is nice for hitting aerial enemies.
I think I got that too. Do the eggs not do anything?
If you break open the eggs, you can get various power-ups like health. If you pick up... for me, it's umbrellas. I don't know if it's consistently umbrellas or if it's just whatever weapon you have, but if you pick up enough of them, you level up your weapon.
Gotcha.
I should have the boss unlocked this time.
There just doesn't seem to be a way to increase your health again.
No, the health you start with, that is your maximum health for the character. Your maximum health is dictated by which character parts you choose.
Okay, so when I say increase, I guess what I mean is get back.
Get back. Okay, yeah. There are heart drops which heal you. They're not always super frequent though.
Are you sure? I was getting hearts.
I got plenty.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that is life.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah,
pandas with their balls, they're just like really hard to deal with.
You have unlimited continues. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, yeah. So it's the numbers are definitely representing how many of each. So on the character selection, if you didn't notice the first time around, for anybody in call, when you're selected on a part, if you hit left or right, you can change to different kinds of them, and that's what the number represents, is how many of those you have. Because now my hero says 2. Yeah.
How many options?
Yeah. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. You're not limited on the weapons, thankfully, so you can just pick however. You can have everybody use the same weapon if you really want to. But I just made myself a new character here. Oh, the baseball kind of sucks.
Definitely chose the wrong weapon. This thing having an arc, like a very short-range arc, is impossible.
Yeah.
This one kind of sucks.
Yeah, I have.
I made something fucked up.
Yeah, the game is definitely neat in concept. I think one of the big problems is you can end up being stuck on just a really bad character for a given situation. When you get to what is this game's equivalent of the Wily stages, when you get to like the final part of the game, you lose all of your characters that you created aside from your starting one, and as you progress, you get them back. But when I played this, there's definitely some sections where I swore would be impossible to do with just the wrong character build.
Okay, yeah, this may have been the worst possible choice I could have taken. I'm inside underground tunnels with an arcing little blip.
Good luck.
Oh, they just backed me into a corner and killed me. Okay.
Alright. Oh, I found the pandas! And I found E equals MC in the background.
Dude, he just spawned on top of me.
Fuckity fuck.
I'm gonna wager a guess and say the boat part is not great for platforming.
Well, the boat's actually fine for platforming, just that level is damn near impossible. Also, I hate this weapon.
Okay, that weapon seems better.
Might be assigned to possibly reset to make a different character? I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Panda!
Glad we've established this.
Panda! Oh, these pandas are assholes.
Oh yeah,
Let the game
don't underestimate pandas. Me, on the other hand, I have to not underestimate falling stars.
I'm fighting
I learned
everyone right
recently
now.
that red pandas were the first pandas.
Yeah.
Alright, I have to fight the moon!
The moon.
Oh god.
Okay, this game's fucking hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a trivial game, but I also wouldn't call it the hardest NES game out there, so...
No, it's definitely not the hardest one.
Oh yeah. Jeez, yeah, beating the boss, Jesus.
Yeah, oh yeah, you got to the flashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good old NES era.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing that out of the corner of my eye, yeah. Wait, this level's this is the same fucking level! It's all the same assets!
Yeah, because you're traveling from the central area, so you have to go from there into the level you chose.
No, what I'm saying is that this is like exactly the same place I just came from. It's like, okay, that's a little different. But like it had the same pink water and the same penguins and skunks.
Yeah.
Welcome to the NES.
I need to make at least one question mark one. Do I want a smiley face, a clown, or a pumpkin?
Yes.
No, I see what it is. Okay, so the bar on the left is like that buildup of HP. You've
Flower.
got multiple bars.
Yeah, think of it like Metroid Health, for example.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll do that character.
Armadillo, why do you just get to like suddenly charge?
Yeah, this.
Wait, these armadillos have like 3 or 4 attacks. What the hell? These are complex.
This is
Yeah.
bullshit.
They got fighting game movesets.
They're like defense curling and parachuting, and one of them just getting boomeranged at me.
Yeah.
Is there a weapon that doesn't suck?
Which one were you
No.
using? Because I've been doing pretty good with the umbrella.
Alright, umbrella it is.
The umbrella has an arc to it, but it has a little bit of an upward arc, but it goes forward for a little bit. So it's like got enough forward movement to be decently useful and also give you good overhead coverage.
I might be on the umbrella, and if I'm on the umbrella, all of these are lies.
It's not that good. I think a little bit on the boss, but like it's not that good.
You just sound so despondent. Yeah, it's not that good. It's not
It's not good. It's not good.
I don't
Wait,
know
I
what
was
you're
tricked by the
on.
Joker.
I'm the Joker.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah.
The parasol? Yeah, I'll use the parasol. Fuck it.
See how it works for you. I haven't experimented with every single weapon and every single body part, so there's probably some combinations I'm unaware of.
Fuck it, let's try that. That seems good enough.
But for the longest time, I kind of just knew this game as a game that occasionally showed up on Arcade Pit, so it was nice to actually play through the game proper.
How am I supposed to fight the card boss?
You have to dodge it for a while, and then you can actually fight the boss proper after you dodge it for long enough. I found the card boss to be the hardest boss of the starting ones.
I'm on like 10 spades.
Yeah, because it goes through ace through 10, and then you have to fight the jack and the queen, and they're actual, like, henchmen that you have to fight, and then the king is the actual boss. I want to say it's either the king or the Joker.
I think it was Joker by the text.
Okay. I found Santa.
Oh.
What the fuck? I only get one hit? What? Oh my god. Okay. New fucking character.
Yeah, it looks like you got kind of a squishy character looking at your health bar.
Oh my god.
There, now I'm actually hitting the proper boss's HP bar.
The real problem with that boss is its movement can be a bit unpredictable.
It's going very fast.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think I got one more life in the tank, though, so I should be able to get through this boss at least. Like, if you can get through that boss, definitely give yourself a pat on the back.
I died. Oh, I gotta try again. I gotta wait the whole gauntlet again.
Yay! Let's try this boss again. Oh.
I learned something about my weapon. It sort of makes an AoE explosion that stays in place.
Yeah, that's probably the thing that makes it really good. When you can use it properly. Which, can be a bit tricky to do.
It's like a grenade?
A little bit. I'm thinking, like, if it's the weapon I'm thinking of, I'm kind of thinking, like, one of your attacks in something like Spanky's Quest.
This fucking, like, the fucking, like, Tiana is such dog shit. Like, I'll just teleport to, like, a random-ass tile if you're a specific weapon of, you need specific range to hit me. And also my projectiles, they're random, you can't really dodge them. There's no good tell.
Yeah. Like, the projectiles, I think, are just, like,
two queens?
A specific space apart from each other, then you see one, stop in place, that's where the boss will spawn. So...
Yeah, like, it's not terrible.
This card boss wouldn't be so bad if they didn't speed up. Like, it's manageable when they're going in a...
When you're going at that speed, yeah.
He, like, chose a position that wasn't, like, I'm just going to be high above the clouds, but, you know...
And then they immediately are like...
I think I'm gonna be making tracks towards the castle next.
What?
No, I'm dead again. This, oh my god, this sucks.
Yeah, this was kind of...
I'm gonna kill this our flag means death-ass pirate, I swear to god.
I am hearing some anger with this game.
I hate this motherfucker!
Listen, I'm just
You'll
going
see,
to have
let's
Drinking
go.
Guard loaded for the next, book club.
Ghost Book will succeed at a level.
Yeah, I enjoy this game for what I was going for, but it's... So, the way they implement some things could, yeah, definitely use a bit of work.
Did I call myself Ghost Book? Ghost Boat. Ghost Boat.
Yeah, I was confused for a second when you said Ghost Book. Is that like, that like the sequel to Death Note or something? Ghost Book?
This is unfair. I can't go into the cloud sea where all the power-ups are falling. Fuck. I am a boat. Is it because I'm a boat? A boat
I think it's yeah, because I think you can. I think it's actually because you're a boat. Because I think you can normally go swimming in the water.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Fuck you.
You've been boated.
And the fucking boat that you fucking rode in on, you stupid floppy motherfucker. Fuck you and your fucking parrot too, and your stupid fucking hat.
Pirate.
fucking asshole.
You tell him. Okay, now I've got my umbrella upgrade, so now I can shoot 2 umbrellas.
This boat is a lot. It's a very easy level, but the boat's a lot.
You certainly made a choice committing to the boat, I'll tell you that.
It's not even the boat that's the problem. It's this weapon. This is so awful.
Which weapon?
I don't know. It's a little arc thing that
hits the ground and explodes, I think.
Yeah, am I not allowed to touch the boat at all?
I don't think so. I don't remember offhand.
It wasn't
You're not supposed to touch the butt.
Yeah, of course.
Giving me any damage feedback.
You know you're not supposed to touch the butt, right?
The most of your damage feedback would be the boss health bar.
No, but I mean, when I touched the boat, it wasn't telling me don't do that.
Are you fighting the pirate? Yeah, you're not supposed to touch the pirate boat. You die instantly. It's stupid.
Oh, that's why. I hurt this thing once and can't do it again.
Dodge.
Yeah, I think this weapon is physically incapable of dealing with this boss. Like, it just keeps hitting the skeletons he throws out, and if it doesn't hit a skeleton, then I fall into the skeleton and die.
Yeah, I think one thing this game could benefit from is having having a pre-made starter character that functions as like a good all-rounder character. And then after that, you can start making characters that are a little more specialized. So that way you don't you always have a character you can fall back on.
I'm starting over. I can't handle this. I'm broken.
I don't know why my projectiles are random from the umbrellas. Like,
once again, my game choice has broken somebody. See, I'm doing great because one of the abilities I get with the character that I made and what I use when I play this game is I get a jetpack that I can glide with.
I'm doing great because I played this game before.
Yeah, exactly. Turns out having prior knowledge helps a bit.
Pretending to be you.
I've learned my lesson from being a boat. I'm gonna be a tank.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think I may have picked flower. Might have been what I went with.
The flash was
There's one that's like you throw it up in an arc and it does fuck all.
This time I'm going with shuriken, and we're gonna call myself Al.
No, shuriken was the one I was using the second time when I was starting to get really pissed off.
Well, all right.
So good luck with that one.
As an alien tank shuriken to the fairy forest.
Good luck with that one, because I think that was the that was the one I was using.
Godspeed.
This is incredible. It's actually a weapon. It shoots forward.
It's so weird. Now imagine how much worse it would be as well if you couldn't even like experiment with your character before locking it in. Like that would be.
I haven't been doing that. No,
I mean, yeah,
just, like, go.
I'm not surprised by that, but like I feel like that's at least a bit of good game design, letting you experiment with the character a little bit before locking it in.
Yeah.
This is great background noise while you're working on Super Paper Mario. Hell yeah, beat it. Listen to the 5 of us get angry. I guess 4 of us. I'm just here for the ride. At this point,
I'm not. I'm just kind of like relaxing. I've just been kind of cruising through the levels. So like, yeah, I wouldn't even say I'm getting angry or anything.
I'm not getting angry.
Drops that I can get. Oh yeah, I'm just
annoyed.
I'm mad at life lately, so this is just we're refreshing that.
Yeah, getting is kind of the operative term here.
The characters are weird.
Let's try this boss again.
Because sometimes they move at different paces, which is like the weirdest part.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think I get the deal with the fairy. I've failed at it 4 times, but I get the deal.
Okay, that's
5 times.
That's important. Just that you understand the mechanics. Yeah, the fairy I think is at least one of the more predictable bosses. The fairy and the moon both, I would say, are pretty predictable once you figure out what their pattern is. In comparison to other bosses like the card boss that I'm fighting right now.
I probably could have handled the pirate boat with this rather easily.
Go back and get your revenge?
After this, I might go get my revenge, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking crystal sucks. Like, ugh.
It's great that we have so many options and we've so far identified that everything sucks. It's all bad.
Now, let's see how well I can... See, this is a boss where I feel like the umbrella kind of helps for, because of... The bosses tends to be over your head, so having something that arcs a bit upward helps for that express purpose. Oh my god, yeah, this is going by so much easier. There we go!
Yeah, that fairy boss was easy as shit with the umbrella.
Yeah. Maybe a smidge.
Yeah, sometimes my shurikens can't hit.
So you could just keep using the same weapon over and over, so just use the umbrella.
That's your sage advice. Use the umbrella.
Yeah, sage advice, yeah. Sage advice, just hit everything with an umbrella. Not just in a video game.
Just in general. That's just general life advice.
If your boss is being an asshole to you, fucking hit them with an umbrella.
God, I wish that would work.
If your computer isn't running a game properly, hit it with a fucking umbrella.
I reset again.
What if I insert an umbrella into the USB drive on my computer?
I'm glad
hit it with an umbrella.
Anytime somebody says the word insert, this could go a couple different ways.
Hit that with an umbrella.
I thought we moved on from the Homer inflation.
That we did. Oh, no, why did you bring it back?
I'm gonna hit you with an umbrella.
Yeah, it's umbrella time.
Homer inflation round 2. It's happening.
God.
I'm gonna hit all of you with an umbrella.
This is a hell of my own creation.
Yeah.
Okay, tank didn't work. Lesson learned, loud and clear. Time to be a buggy.
Okay. I mean, I like just having legs.
Ah. Fucking turtles are just falling out of the sky like they're spiders.
Legs are so incredibly overrated.
Now there's a lion spitting fireballs at me. What the fuck is going on?
Back to the Milk Sea. I'm a dragon buggy. Actually looks closer to a tractor.
In universe, I think this is supposed to be a dream. It feels more like a fever dream.
Oh, I see what the deal was. The armadillos were supposed to be swimming, but I was only up the water, so it looked like they were the armadillos in the Milk Sea. I thought they were killing themselves. I mean, sending their ghosts at me.
You cut off in a way that made it sound like you said something else for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, hey, look, I can walk in the water. Alright, is this the... Yeah, I've got 3 umbrellas now, hell yeah.
I haven't taken a single hit as Dragon Buggy. I think this is the play.
You found the winning move.
Here's the best part, though. Once you've beaten a boss with a character and you have to make a new character, you can't remake that previous character. You have to use different character parts.
Yeah, you have to use different character parts. You can use the same weapon, though.
Fine, I'll just be another monster buggy.
No. See, you can only... There's like certain character parts, you can only do like 2 of them.
You can only use the same head and the same body once.
Twice, technically.
I guess in
because
some
there's
way.
2 variants.
God, yeah, the pirate ship was piss easy with the umbrella. Alright, I think that's all the bosses now, I want to say. So now I move on to the next.
I think you can use variants.
So I now move on to the next part of the game where I had to find the princess. Who knows where the princess is? I don't know if I don't know if it's predetermined, but like you have to look all over the world until you find the. I think the princess anyway.
Okay, actually, Pirate got a little trickier. Pirate started throwing out different weapons.
Adapting. That'll be our character. I don't know if I'll have the time because we've only got 3 minutes left. Heard something from my brother Cocoron. Yep, so now the search begins, and then I get to move on to like the last part of the game, essentially.
Big egg. You little shit.
I got pretty far in the time we had. I'd say like I beat at least like 4 levels at least.
Yeah, that's pretty solid for half an hour, this game, especially if you haven't played it before.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I literally just I pretty much just made a monster body and then just put those two together and then had a boomerang, and I've been killing it out here.
Hey, if it works.
I've been just killing it with the boomerang.
The flashing.
You're getting flashed. Yeah, so now I'm on the last part of the game here, which is a long gauntlet of a stage. But after each leg of it, you get back one of your characters you made.
Understood.
I definitely won't be beating the game, but I'd say I at least got pretty far.
I'm gonna be a boat. Yeah.
That sounds like a good thing to do in life, is be a boat.
But this time with a boomerang.
Hit it with an umbrella.
Boomerang.
We're a big fan of umbrellas here. That's why we keep hitting things with umbrellas around here.
Now I'm a big boomerang fan now.
I don't know what you mean, man. I just picked D again, and I can do another level. I made another guy, but then I just went back to my first guy.
Yeah. That's kind of what I do as well, is I don't care about the other guys I make. The first one that I make serves all of my purposes, so I just stick with that. I am also getting a lot of slowdown and a lot of flickering from too many sprites on screen.
New life!
Alright, well I made it to the first leg just in time for us to hit time.
Okay.
You're free from Cocoron now.
May you rest in piss.
So vitriolic.
Damn. We're gonna go to break, and when we come back, we'll be playing our final game for tonight from Kuuribro. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh,
It's insane how fast we got to the final game of the night.
Right?
It's been 2 hours, hasn't it?
It has.
But
just kind of forgot it's been 2 hours.
It's 4 hours.
Bye.
In 4 hours.
Yeah, no.
No, that game was fun. That game was fine. That pirate was really getting on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah. If you have the right build, the game is pretty doable. If you have the wrong build, you're going to not be happy.
No shit.
Right, I gotta close this game.
Yeah, the last section is definitely the most infuriating section. There's no boss that makes it bad. It's just that it is a very, very long stage, and if you die once, you go all the way back to the first leg of the stage, I believe. It's so infuriating. Alright, well, we are back for our final game for tonight from Kuuribro.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
I don't have a whole lot of a good intro for this, aside from, this is one of the games that I just saw on the Blockbuster rental shelf over and over again. And I don't know if I was just a boring child, but I rented this like 10 times and never got past, I think, the 3rd level, but it was always a good time. It's Chameleon Twist for the 64.
Chameleon Twist. Yeah, I haven't played the first one, but I know it was many years ago, but we have played the sequel on here before.
It's like really simple, but I remember enjoying what you can do with your tongue, which I'm not gonna call it.
Please do not phrase it like that ever again. I know what you mean, but don't phrase it like that ever again.
Continue talking about this. And spare no detail.
What I remember about this game, and we're talking about memory from when I played the sequel years ago, so take with a grain of salt, is, you know how in like the N64 era, a lot of 3D platformers were focused on being more so like open world collectathons rather than...
Yeah.
I think this game is more of a what if for a 3D platformer, it was built as more linear levels rather than having to collect things all over a map.
Well, so you had some of your big games that did the open world collectathons, like Mario and Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64. Rare was just all about that. But I don't know, would you call them B games almost? Like, there was a lot more of the linear style when you got to lesser known characters. Like, Chameleon Twist was one of them. Bomberman comes to mind a lot. Those had some linear levels. Maybe you could pick which direction you go, but, like, one way through a level.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of this type. Outside of, like, the big names. These were, like, new IPs or a lot of, like, how would we make a platformer out of this? Linear levels type of thing.
Yeah, what I equate this game to in my head, for, like, a modern-day equivalent is, in modern-day, like, indie games, this, to me, feels a lot like Penny's Big Breakaway. From what I remember of it.
I know nothing about that game. I've heard the name a couple times, but sure.
And if anybody in chat has also played Penny's Big Breakaway, back me up on that. I still see Cocoron on Blue Ocean's screen, by the way.
Blue Ocean really, really liked Cocoron.
Blue Ocean might also be AFK.
Cocoron. Blue Cocoron.
That's fine, though.
Blue Ocean.
Let's go ahead and hide their feet so we can get rolling, and then they can jump in when they get back.
In my mind, I always equate this. It's not the same game, but this goes with Iggy's Wrecking Balls in my head.
I can definitely see that. I do like the Japan Supply System logo animation, though.
Yeah.
The meowing cat. Well, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
Yeah,
fire away.
I don't hear any objections to starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chameleon Twist.
I won't be Jack.
New game. Oh yeah, because you have different colors that you can select.
Yeah.
Jack, Davy, Linda, or Fred.
Nah, skip the story. Nobody needs story in a game about tongues.
Weren't you the one who was just talking about you can't skip the cutscenes just a bit ago?
Yeah, wait.
Wait a minute here.
Shit.
Did you lie?
On the internet? Nobody lies on the internet.
Look, I just know this game's story so by heart that, like, I want to get to that sweet tongue gameplay.
Oh,
Fair enough. Question mark.
Okay.
Besides, for cutscenes after this, I'm just gonna go replay Sonic Adventure 2 again in Japanese. I have to memorize
Another
them all
game
in a
that-
second language.
Another game that has good tongue and body control.
What mode did you find in
Yes.
So I don't remember if the game has a tutorial on what you're supposed to do, because when I loaded it up, I just found the tongue button, and I'm like, I'm good.
You found the tongue button and you're like, this is all I need in life.
That's how I felt when I played that Sonic game.
The other two buttons don't even do anything. Like, you eat enemy, you spit it out, it's pretty intuitive. Stretch out tongue.
Just like in Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, it seems simple enough to me. One of the things I do remember about this game is for a game called Chameleon Twist, your character really does not look like a chameleon. I think it looks more like a chameleon in the sequel, though.
You don't really do a lot of twisting either.
I mean, you can get tongue twisted.
Exactly. If you ever have any questions about this game, just put the word tongue in front of it, and it, like, immediately makes sense.
Uh-huh.
I fell off the edge.
I mean, that's all it tracks.
Yeah, I tongued off the edge. Oh, now I get it.
That makes so much sense.
It's like adding in bed at the end of your fortune.
Yeah, even having not played this game in a while, controls are relatively easy to intuit, I would say. At least so far they are.
Pretty quickly.
I know that, like, if you just leave it on the title screen for a little while, it'll show you clips throughout the game, and they always ended up using abilities that I'm like, what the fuck is that? When do I get that? I never, ever got to the back half of this game to do half the stuff with your tongue you're supposed to be able to.
Yeah, because you can do some pretty fucked up things with that tongue.
Ah!
Insert your own jokes here.
Yeah. Oh my. What happens if I go in the water? Nothing. Okay. Give me the fish. Come here, fish.
So, like, it's very much a game that, like, expects you to have read the manual, because there's stuff that I just don't know how to do.
No, Beak, we're not going round 3 on this one.
Round 3?
No.
I know for certain there's a way that you can rotate around a pivot point, but I don't know how.
Oh my...
Okay, don't die if I go in the water. Good to know that I can touch water.
On my controller, I hold down the right bumper, and that lets me pivot.
So
no, fire!
So good news, pits are not death pits. You just lose a blip of health.
I found the pogo.
Very important stuff. How to pogo with your tongue. Was that how I vault? Or did I have to time it right?
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, how the timing on that goes.
I think it says you get back to the center. Like, you know how you pull back on the vault, and then as you center, I think that's when you have to hit the button, at least to get the most height.
I just keep popping back out of it.
It's a little weird to get the timing down. I don't even know if I'm doing it entirely correctly, if there's more to it than what I figured out. It's all a great big mystery to me.
Yeah,
How do you pogo?
This rotation thing just, like, it's not working for me either.
Let's see if I can... Yeah, that's how I get the crown.
How do you pogo?
Oh, okay. So for me, that is the right bumper. Is that the same? Like when you're just on the ground.
So that would probably be the I would think the R button on an N64 controller then.
So is that then how you do the pivot? Because that's not working for me either.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, holding down R bumper is how I pivot. I'm trying to figure out how to do the. Someone said something about a pogo.
So the right bumper for you is not working for pogo, right?
No.
All right. Oh, pivot on the. Okay, I can hold down right trigger and I can just turn in place. But by pivot, yeah. I mean like attach your tongue to a thing and then that becomes a pivot, and you rotate around it.
No, okay. No, I think that only worked for me on like, no, I've only been able to like attach to,
Yeah,
posts and stuff.
Yeah, I've been able to attach them, pull myself to them, but not, like, I haven't figured out how to rotate my way around. Because I'm assuming what I have to do here is I need to... Oh, I got it now. The A button is how you pivot around once you're latched onto a post.
Oh, thank you so much for that discovery.
All right, so now I gotta figure out how to pogo.
Here we go. Now we're cooking.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to pogo too, or else I'm stuck.
While moving, you know how you press Z to stick your tongue into the ground and you, like, are set up to do a vault?
So that's what the button they're trying to do.
Oh.
Yeah, and all I'm doing is this kind of, like, flail.
So, whatever would be the Z button, if you have to go into your settings.
It's L2 for me on a DualSense controller.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
I missed that part of the question. Alright, spit you guys out. Get a little bit more health. Nope. Don't do that, though. So, I got a question for you, Kuuribro. Do you know if the crowns do anything if you collect them?
Not a clue. They just seem like a collectible.
Okay. It might be a thing that you need
to get to test.
They might be a thing you need to get for completion or something like that, but, like, I hardly care about completion right now, so...
Yo! That was incredible. Okay.
This does seem like, since I'm getting around to reading chat here, this does seem like the kind of game, that would be, like, for a candy ad or something like that. Well, with the tongue and all that.
They're definitely giving you a lot of crowns, so it might be a completion thing.
Yeah. And there's a tally of the crowns as well.
But, like, there doesn't seem to be any active life counter, so it probably isn't that.
No. It's something that we might get more insight for if we can finish the stage.
Woo!
Just gotta...
So many little... Oh, yep, I see, yeah. So when you get to, like, halfway through the, mine area, the ability to pivot becomes absolutely critical.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
The ability to pivot and the ability to vault.
The camera's not bad, but, like, it's not gonna cooperate with you a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I rarely expect it to for an N64 game. I am experimenting with it a little bit because the C buttons, or your right analog stick, does muck with the camera a bit, so you can zoom it out a bit, you can pan it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
Wait.
Oh, I think Blue Ocean fell asleep. I heard snoring. Oh dear.
Still with us?
Okay, who has the Sharpie?
Get the Sharpie ready. This is usually a funny thing for Blue Ocean to return back to sometime later and just like either after a stream or any such thing, but like I heard the snoring, so I'm like, uh-oh. Is this a place I can go? This is a place I can go. This is just backwards. What the fuck? Okay, what do you want at me then?
I found lava.
That's a bad sign if you found lava.
Might need to cut their mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect them, and if they wake up, they can join back in.
Gonna need to know what they were dreaming about.
Yeah, my bet. Yeah, Cocoron was just so influential about its whole theme about dreams.
They just enjoyed it so much. Again, it wasn't a bad game. That's just that pirate really got on my nerves.
Yeah. All right.
No, fucker.
No, butterflies. Why? Why you attack me? I'm a fan of butterflies.
Oh, I should probably also.
Man. Got him. Knocked off the ledge. I win. Frame rate goes down. Oh, that's actually a cool way to end the level. I like that.
Game is mocking me.
Stage 1 clear. Yeah, 17 out of 25 crowns. So it might be for like getting a special or something. That was Jungle Land. On to Bomb Land. Wait, that's stage 3? Where was stage 2? Hi, Rabbit. Deadly items everywhere in Bomb Land. Floor sections that cause...
I'm giving clearance for somebody else to hop in briefly, just as a heads up.
All part of the fun.
Oh, I see the lava now. Welcome in, Beak.
Hi! I'm just here to complete a joke and then I'll hop out once, if Blue Ocean comes back.
Yeah.
No!
Oh,
okay, yeah, I found the proper stage boss.
Sorry, Marcus, there's a payoff to this.
Why has God forsaken me?
So right, you can jump while the tongue is out, which you kind of need to for some enemies. It looks like.
That what that tongue doing?
What that tongue not doing? This is a game about that tongue.
It's very tongue coded. Okay, yeah, this is a game of you need to bully the boss. Okay, understood.
That tongue.
I don't think I ever saw this. This is like totally new to me.
So you never really made it past like the first stage then of Chameleon Twist? Congratulations, first time!
No. Oh, that is mean! Oh, you could lock yourself out of this room. I bet if you die, it resets, but if you break too many blocks, you can't get to the exit.
Yeah. This is another thing I remember about Chameleon Twist. It's kind of a short game, because it looks like it's only 6 stages. They're kind of long stages, granted, but you could probably beat the game in like an afternoon.
Yeah, but then you gotta go after all the crowns.
Yeah, that is the replayability. It's like when I played Mischief Makers last year, where you had to go for all the collectibles there. But
Shake.
Yeah, Shake. I enjoyed Mischief Makers, but man, that game is miserable to 100%.
Oh yeah. This game also looks a little bit miserable to master because it wants you to collect all the crowns in each land and...
I mean, collecting the crowns seems like something that would, like, the game would expect you to do normally if we're... I don't know if you're talking for completing the game itself or for the retro achievement set, but...
Oh.
I mean, it could just be like a Kirby. Like, to get to the secret ending or whatever, you have to get all the X.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the set, and apparently one of the achievements in there is eating 18 objects at once.
For a few rooms I'm seeing in here, that does not seem to be as hard as you make it sound. Because there seems...
that's a 4-pointer.
Yeah. Oh, is this where they want me to, rotate my way around so I can trip enemies? Yeah, that shit rules! I love the idea... I love the idea that you can just trip an enemy with your tongue and just...
Oh! You went to a different level than me. Okay.
Oh, did you go to level 3?
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, I didn't do stage 2.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a specific... I have to wonder if the number of stages you have unlocked is dictated by the number of crowns you get. That's not out... That's not... I don't know if that's actually the case, but at the very least, it's not out of the question. God, oh, is this a shell game thing?
Ooh, I love shell games. I'm really good at those.
I don't think it is. Yeah, so this is like one of those instances where I'm like, okay, maybe in a room like this, eating 18 enemies at once, it's not the hardest thing to do.
I mean, 18 is still like a lot to even have active at once.
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot...
It is entertaining, though, how much you rapid fire. What's up?
How do I...
Yes, made it out.
Okay, there we go.
That's really unfortunate. Some of these floors just seem to be heat damage, and I don't know how to get away from them. I'm just kind of tanking through it.
Let's get some health.
Oh, Lord, what is this?
Bomb!
Aurora Borealis.
Spelled out in bomb.
Hey, it's a cool monkey.
Let's go ahead and get some health.
Man, this move just ain't working for me, dude.
Hello, Retro Book Club's office.
Oh no, when did I hire you here, Beak?
Here to call Nifty to let you know, yes, it is about your GameCube.
Oh.
Go!
Do anyone curious about what's been going on behind the scenes? When the Simpsons game pulled up, I just rolled up to Nifty's DMs with a Simpsons reference in itself.
Yeah, so this is a room that seems like it'd be good for that achievement you were talking about before, Beak.
Gotcha. Good. Found a... This is cool. They're working in some puzzles with this.
Yeah. It is satisfying when you eat a bunch of enemies all at once, and then you can just rapid fire them. Like a goddamn machine gun.
Alright, I might die. I might die. These cannonballs are making this incredibly difficult.
And this puzzle stuff is just not clicking for me.
Go to Bomb Land, Ant Land.
Okay, you know what? I got the crown. That's the important first step. There we go.
Bomb Land sounds like fun.
The joke. Have a good rest of the night, guys.
Night, Beak.
Good night.
Alright, thank you too, Beak. Good night.
Ow. Ow.
Oh god. I think you also move. It feels like you do move slightly slower while you have enemies in your mouth as well. I don't know if that's just my imagination or what, but
Oh, that's scary. They put a switch under something I couldn't see.
God damn it.
Hey, it's that snake boss from Link to the Past.
Moldorm?
Moldorm?
Yeah.
I'm running out of health here. I gotta start being careful.
And it's dropping bombs, which means I have a limited amount of time to fight it.
Oh, is like the arena getting smaller or something?
No, he's just laying bombs on floors that have limited HP.
I love that way of phrasing it. Floors that have limited HP. It's not inaccurate.
Oh, okay, good. Jeez, my fucking throat. The floors do come back.
Okay. You just gotta kind of keep out of the way of them, though.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. This is
okay. This is
speeding up.
I know what this room wants me to do. Hell yeah, we got it.
Speeding up. Stop.
Okay, what else
That's death.
What else can I do in this room? Can I go in here? No, this is backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Bingo.
Okay, good. Continue. Let me just do the boss again. I was worried it would kick me out.
Yeah, I wonder how far back it would send you outside being at the boss, if there's just invisible checkpoints, or if it's like the store of the room or whatever. Would be curious to find out.
Yeah. I'm so far behind, dude.
I'm just having a good time here. That's all that's happening here for me.
Yeah, I'm having a good time too.
I think I have to hit the red tail.
I definitely need to learn this game more.
I mean, it looks like it's a game that they want you to learn how to play well, because the game was making a note of my time for beating a stage. I wasn't keeping close track of if your best record is shown or anything like that, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to beat this boss.
In my mind,
sometimes I knock a piece off and sometimes I don't.
In my mind, I'm thinking attack the tail, but I don't know because I'm not fighting the boss myself.
It kind of looks like that is working.
No, fight!
It's all good. I mean, I probably won't get there because I'm gonna have a different boss that I'm gonna have to puzzle my way through. Oh, god damn it.
Things are terrible.
Everything is terrible.
Nothing is awesome.
Everything is awful.
Everything sucks. You're not part of a team.
Is this boss? No, it's not boss yet. There are more crowns, though. It must be close to the end because I've got 18 crowns.
Dang it, he's moving like so fast and I'm not able to hit his tail anymore.
Oh yeah, I found the boss. Based on the thing in the bottom left that says boss. You have a giant tail.
Got him! Woo!
Hooray!
So proud of you.
Alright, how does this work? Am I supposed to try to trip you? We're gonna find out here. Oh, yep. I think it's our bully boss.
Yeah, I think it is based on crowns, because now I have 2, 4, and 5 all unlocked.
You probably got a decent number of crowns in the process if I had to make a guess.
Kids Land, let's go. Skip straight to 5. Hi, Rabbit. This stage is full of chocolate, wafers, and yummy looking things. Isn't a piece of cake to clear, lots of actions and puzzle to solve.
Game? You gotta let me actually get up there?
God damn it.
Just gonna keep falling.
Oh, I should have knocked you off there.
There we go.
Okay, shoot. I can slightly knock you around, yeah. But my best opportunity is when I have you down like that. Oh, I'm not supposed to knock you off. I'm supposed to just do damage to you. I was just used to how the other boss functioned and completely ignored the health bar. Oops.
I think I discovered a new mechanic in this room. Oh boy.
Is it a good mechanic?
Well, it was more like a safe place to experiment with something new, and later I'm sure they're gonna do something with it.
Yeah, I died to the boss. Dang. Game over.
I saw that up there, this little secret thing. Give me that crown.
Crown good.
Yes, here's where they're going to experiment with it a bit.
Here we go. Oh, but I'm not gonna have enough time to eat an enemy to hit you with. Nope. Okay, the tail is jumpable. Noted. Important things I'm learning about the game.
We go spit, spit,
The
spit.
boss.
Then we run, run, run. Okay, good.
You fucker! That was rude. That was
We're
also
rude around here. What do you want?
These cannonballs, they're very rude. They disrespected me.
Well, kick their ass then.
On this, the day of my tongue's wedding.
Oh, who's the lucky partner? Bridegroom?
Yes.
Which
I need you a little closer to the center, and I need to not be close to the center if I want to make this work. Ah, come on.
Oh, you bastard.
I keep trying to spin to try to hit this boss, and I keep spinning into another enemy by mistake.
Oh, thank fuck I made it. Okay, there we go. I'm really good at this
Panicked.
game.
I panicked.
Ah.
I went the wrong way.
Game over.
It was the tonsils, but the only way to divorce is by surgically removing them. That sounds really unfortunate.
Oh yeah, let me go and read that out here. It was the tonsils, but the only way to divorce is by surgically removing them.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
I was too distracted by boss fight to read that out for a bit here.
Oh, power word. I see. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, power words I read with that effect.
Yeah.
Oh, slight problem. I don't have anything I can attack you with now.
I made the exact same mistake twice.
Okay, please summon some enemies.
Charm.
No!
Nerd.
No! Damn it!
Sounds like it's being a good time, as always.
I'm definitely gonna have to learn, like, this game more off, like, off stream, because, like...
The game's intriguing. The game's intriguing you here.
It's, like, intriguing me, yeah, but, like, it's in the sense where, like, I get what I'm supposed to do, but I don't know how to, like, put it all together. Like, this pole vaulting thing feels so weird to use.
Yeah. Like, it takes some time to get the rhythm down for it, but it feels great when you do.
Yeah.
Let's flip you over again. I should have the boss on lock this time. Assuming I don't take too many hits on this final hit.
Yes, this is a clear the enemy's room. Cool. So maybe if I rush it, I can get to the end of this.
We've made it to the Moldorm.
Congrats on Moldorm.
Congratulations.
I do not feel like I have actually done any damage.
And Aunt's Queen has a serious thorax. Is that her thorax? I couldn't tell you.
More like her Thor ass.
Got him! Alright, I got the second boss down. So the fact that you can skip to later stages makes me wonder if you do have to beat every stage to beat the game.
Oh, wow. I killed that thing really quickly the second time.
Bombland! Yeah, I think this is the stage that Kuuribro went to after stage 1 and possibly others.
Yeah, I was in Bombland for sure.
Yeah. I went in order.
Congratulations, first time. Yeah, sure, first time.
Oh, so it is possible to get up with a... Good, there's the jump. Now what? Oh... That seems... Are they serious?
I don't know, are they?
I've never been serious a day in my life.
Oh, do they want me to use this thing? Yeah, to destroy those, yeah. Well, it's too late to do anything more, because that's time. That's it for Chameleon Twist.
Oh, damn, that went by really fast.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, yay, I'm glad my game was enjoyable.
Yeah,
People like
you know, sometimes that's a high bar to clear around here. Well, let's have a look at what all we play tonight. So, start with Deadhead Fred. And I enjoyed it, but it definitely had a learning curve to the controls.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it was enjoyable, like, definitely interesting, like, probably will give that one a look more.
Yeah, I might keep it in my back pocket as a game to play either on or off stream, I'm not sure which, but something I want to keep in my back pocket, just alone on the basis of I want to play more of games that show up on this show that I've played before, or like, that I own. And Deadhead Fred is exactly that, yeah. Because I need to go through more of my backlog in general.
mean,
Right.
I've already said I've streamed it, and it's one of my favorites. I think it's criminally overlooked. I don't think a lot of people know about it, and just the fact that it was the very first game to ever win I think it was a Screenwriters Guild Award, or it was a Writers Guild Award. And it was the first game to ever win an award from that academy, so it's pretty awesome.
All right, game number 2, Viewtiful Joe 2 for GameCube.
So I mean,
One of you go.
Well, that was Blue,
No, yeah.
right?
Yeah. I was letting Blue go first.
Blue is the one who fell asleep. I think you mean Axe.
Oh, Axe. Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, so Axe, you want to give your thoughts first then?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, like I said during that, those aren't my kinds of games. It's still a cool game. I get why people dig it. Not really my scene, but, I get why people like it.
And what were you going to say then, Nifty?
I mean, like, I thought it was a fine enough game, like, probably should not have chose the hard difficulty immediately.
Oops.
After never playing that game before.
And that's your own choice to make, friendo. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
on a difficulty point perspective, like, I think this one's a little more approachable than the first Viewtiful Joe, at least based on the first half an hour I've played of each game. But, I don't know how much that'll change later. But, there's definitely some puzzles that are like, it's neat, but also it doesn't necessarily make sense, the solution, for me. Like, oh yeah, I slow down time so that way this volcano erupts and launches a rock out. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, game number 3, the Simpsons Game. You're here giggling now.
Jankier than I remember it being.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely jankier, but like it gave us the funniest conversation I think I'd seen like in a little bit, just with like talking about Homer, Homer.
You don't need to bring it up again.
We're bringing it up again. Hey, we're incurring the name of it again.
And that was why Nifty was forever banned from Retro Book Club.
Hey,
I hate to do this to you, Nifty. You will be missed around here.
No.
That's
Crying shame.
I'll remember this. I'll take it to my Nifty grave.
Yeah, like the game is janky. It's got a little bit of its charm. If you don't like games that lean on the fourth wall, this game heavily leans on the fourth wall. So maybe look somewhere else. Definitely inserts a bunch of video game tropes and is aware it's inserting video game tropes.
As far as tie-in games go, I think it's one of the stronger ones. I still, and I mean, this is not the hottest of takes. Hit and Run is the best of the Simpsons tie-in games, but the Simpsons game still is a very strong one. And again, if I wasn't so incredibly sick, I don't think the camera would have affected me quite so much. However, I am quite sick, so the camera affected me quite so much.
Yeah.
So...
I gotta read this out really fast here. Cybertron Tankor is a redeco of Transformers Armada Minicon wreckage. He is cast in orange plastics. Alright, yeah, I mean, so I at least had the benefit of, I've beaten the game before, so I can take my knowledge from later in the game. I'd say it's not a game you have to play or anything like that. But if you do play, you'll get enough entertainment out of it. It's in the top 50% of Simpsons games, I would say. And that's not a high bar, I know, but it's still worth saying.
What are the Simpsons games we have?
I mean, so a lot of the ones in the 8 and 16-bit eras aren't great. The ones that lean more into this era are pretty good. Hit and Run's good.
Okay.
Road Rage is another one people like. There's of course the arcade one.
I forgot about everything on. Okay, but the Simpsons arcade one is incredible.
Yes.
So I forgot about all the 2D ones. So I was only thinking of this one, Wrestling, Road Rage, and Hit and Run. And I'm like, well, okay, if you have a sample of 4, it's not beating Road Rage or Hit and Run.
Yeah, but then you add in stuff like Bart versus the Space Mutants or Bart's Nightmare. And if you add nonsense in like that, the bar gets a little bit more scrambled. Alright, fourth game, Cocoron for NES/Famicom.
Fuck that pirate.
This is just a clear indication of how too much player choice makes the game unfun. No.
Yeah, exactly what you were complaining about earlier.
Strictly designed experiences, please. This is open world, should never have been a thing. This is the root of it. Bam.
We found the root of your problems, Cocoron. I gotta read this out again. VHS stuck in the deck? Hit it with an umbrella. Door won't open? Hit it with an umbrella. Computer won't run Crysis on max settings? Hit it with an umbrella. Valve won't release Half-Life 3? Hit it with an umbrella. Umbrella released another fucking virus? Hit it with an umbrella! Okay, anyway. Yeah, go back to talking about Cocoron. Like,
Cocoron has some cool ideas, but it's mired in way too many fucking choices, and really, like, the level design is really bland, the boss design is really bland, and it doesn't execute on any of its ideas in any meaningful and interesting ways.
Yeah, I mainly put it in because I think the idea of an NES platformer, or in this case a Famicom platformer, with a character creator was just a fascinating enough idea for me that I wanted to put it in for an RBC, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't give it out sooner.
This is an era.
Yeah, it's really cool.
An age where... Go ahead, sorry.
I think one of two things could really help with the game. If it was finer tuned, either if it was finer tuned for different combinations to have a relatively reasonable chance for getting through the game, or the game giving you a starting character that you will always have available to you. That's just a pretty generic character, but because that is good enough to get the job done.
And introduces you to the mechanics and ideas, and lets you kind of play around with some of the weapons and gets you a better feel of it, because it just kind of dumps you into it. And it is of the era, NES and Famicom is very much trial and error, but this is way too much trial and way too much error.
Yeah, which is...
at least in my opinion.
Which is at least why they add in, once you make the character, you can take it for a spin before locking it in, even if we didn't use it that much ourselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do agree, it was definitely really interesting. I chose, I somehow managed to choose, something that made the game really easy, but also, that kind of also made it a little, made it a little boring, honestly.
That's fair.
Because, the bosses kind of sometimes just stood there and let me, wail on them, literally, I used the boomerang attack and, with a flying character at that, it literally, I'd see a boss's health bars, drain in, 2 seconds, pretty much. The idea is interesting for sure, as stated, yeah. But, it just felt like they did not, it felt like the idea, was more, what they focused on rather than putting in, the actual, stuff to make the game interesting around it.
Yeah, between this and the other game that I mentioned earlier, Little Samson, the other game that these devs did, I think Cocoron has the more interesting ideas, but I think Little Samson is much finer tuned for the starting gameplay.
I only fought 2 bosses that I couldn't remember in the game, and that was that motherfucker pirate and the fairy. And the pirate was an absolute bastard. The fairy gave me no effort at all, so it was kind of just a weird just difficulty arc that just sort of like up and down, you know. So yeah, the ideas are great. The execution I didn't think was there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and move on here to Chameleon Twist.
Very much of its time.
I unfortunately can't say much.
Yeah,
it's an N64 ass N64 game.
Yeah, it is extremely, like, N64 games have a certain vibe to it, and it's very N64 coded. And that's
insanely N64 coded.
And I'm not saying that's necessarily a good or a bad thing. That's just kind of how it is. Like, I definitely like the game and some of the tech involved in it for sure. And it's refreshing in this era to have a linear 3D platformer in a sea of more open world 3D platformers where you just go wherever. Which hilariously
playing it.
Like I say,
what do you mean only 30 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, it hilariously plays into what you were talking about earlier about games giving you like too much free range of where to go. Like I can imagine Mario 64 kind of has that to some degree. Like, of course, you have stars that you go for, but beyond the title, the stars, you don't get much more direction besides that. You just go explore the level. But here, it's more of a go from point A to point B. There's only one path to follow. Alright. And lastly... Oh, hey, I see Blue Ocean jump back in. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, but I did not realize I fucking passed out. Like,
You're okay. You missed the entirety of the last game and the wrap-up. But you're here just in time for the game of the week. So we'll go ahead and start with Axe.
Take a wild guess which one I pick as my game of the week.
Deadhead Fred, I'm gonna say. Seems like a pretty safe.
Got it on the first try. You're
so
good at this.
How could I ever have guessed?
It's almost like the games I pick are probably going to be my pick for game of the week because I really like the games I pick. Yeah, Deadhead Fred's my pick of the game.
And that's fair. Blue Ocean.
I think Deadhead Fred, I kind of would like to see like more of the game. Also, too, might help if the controller might be a little better.
Yeah. I'm taking that as a no.
It might.
Yeah. What about Kuuribro? What's your game of the week?
Deadhead Fred?
What's
For
up?
me? Oh no.
Yeah. What's your game of the week?
Very selfish, but yeah, it's Chameleon. Like, that's just the one that I had the least problems with. I figured out controls, and then I'm like, I'm just vibing. Everything else was some amount of, what the fuck am I doing here?
Which is totally fair.
Alright, Nifty?
As much as I'd want to choose, like, Simpsons for the fact that I love that game, I will say Deadhead Fred did kind of have me intrigued, like, really, really hard by, like, what it was doing.
And I'm going to balance that a little bit and say that my game of the week is going to be Chameleon Twist, but I will give an honorable mention to Deadhead Fred. Alright, and that is a wrap for this week. So, what do people have going on that they want to promote? We'll start with Axamoretl.
I really don't have much going on, but what everybody else has going on, I double promote that.
There you go. Blue Ocean.
I might be streaming this Sunday. Hopefully, I don't know.
It'll be exciting. Kuuribro.
I don't think I'll be streaming this weekend because I was here, and tomorrow I have another event going on. But keep an eye out in the near future because I might have a bunch of free time in my hands soon. But like, what was it? We're doing Dark Deity, Fire Emblem Thracia, and hopefully Nier Replicant soon-ish. And another indie game, Homorahime, like Fire Princess, made by Japanese studios over here. Friend showed it to me. That looked really good.
That sounds rad.
I play it in Japanese, so it's a little slow while I translate through it for y'all, but like, it's good stuff.
And Nifty.
I don't got much going on. Realistically, I'm probably like just gonna go knock the fuck out after we're done fully.
Alright, and for my schedule for the week, tomorrow, we're gonna be doing a little more BizHawk Shuffler. Sunday, we're gonna be watching more Game Center CX in the Discord. And then there's also gonna be Speed Bump on Smite's channel. Monday, I'm gonna be over at twitch.tv/Lunar Heights Arcade for the monthly Archipelago. I'm gonna be running Zillion for the Sega Master System in that. Haven't run it before in Archipelago, so I'm kind of looking forward to it for that reason. Tuesday, we're gonna start playing through Ys 1. Wednesday, we'll be finishing Phantasy Star 4, hopefully. Thursday will be the first post-game stream for Danganronpa V3, and next Friday, we'll be back for more Retro Book Club, and more questionable games. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's see who's still up at this hour. Let's go ahead this week. Let's go ahead and go say hi to Juker, who is doing retro achievements for the Wii Retro Achievements launch and is doing Super Luigi Galaxy. So go give Juker some love. We'll see you back here next week for more Retro Book Club. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you dying?
A little.
Yes.
That sounds like someone's dying.
Yeah.